What it do, motherfuckers? Yeah, you got it right. It's the gold dirty motherfucking bastards coming to you live and direct. So, yeah, man, let's get into it. This is one of your hosts, Womack, one of co-hosts. We got our other two. They're around somewhere. They'll be on in a minute, but for right now, I'm kicking this bitch off because I'm a motherfucking boss, and bosses do boss shit. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Anyway, yeah, so we got a story. We fresh off the Rams games. I don't know if you guys caught the game, but the motherfucking Niners. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we start, can't forget this. Please like, subscribe, and then hit that little fucking bell. It's somewhere down there. And let us know when we're gonna be on. I mean, please hit that bell so you don't miss none of our dope shit because we got dopeness. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Oh, see, we got one of them already. Here we are. Look who we got. Yeah, buddy.
So what's up?
What's good? I was
Now
about
you
to
got me
write it
on.
out.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're looking like fucking Kano from Mortal Kombat. With your, there you go.
Man.
Fading into the background. So where was you at? You was at the fucking bar fucking doing it, huh? Or not?
Shit, I didn't get off work until right I got off work right before the Funga pick six.
Oh, so you was at work. Never
So it was
mind. I'm
already like
mistaken.
late fourth quarter.
I'm mistaken. Sorry. I'm three under the bus for no reason. You ain't fucking go to the bar. You don't be going to no bar. I'm a fucker's a hard
I
working.
watched the last 5 minutes of the game at a bar.
For real? For the last 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn. So you missed the majority
Phoenix,
then, huh? You missed like the first half and shit.
But I missed almost the goddamn whole game. So yeah.
Yeah,
I was tuning in. But I was tuning in on the on the links. I was hearing it here and there. So,
right.
yeah. But go ahead, Womack, run point. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're good. It's all good. So, like I said, please give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can know when we come on. So you can come on and listen to our dopeness, all our hot takes that apparently all these motherfuckers be biting on. I don't want to name no names. 95-7 the game, but you know what I mean? Maybe a little advertent, but just as usual, we always ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? We always ahead of schedule.
It's not even that. It's just like we see all this obvious shit that we like. That we see. We call obvious shit. It's not even like, I mean, I never played a single down on football. Like I never played shit, but it's the obvious shit that we see because attention to that shit. So.
Oh, here you go. We got other cohort, but he's busy doing something. He's here, but he's not here. It's all right. We got the GDB spirit of I believe Nip. So here he is over here. So yeah, he's talking about Grant Cohn because Grant Cohn's talking about we should have had T Higgins, and that was one of the picks that GDB said Nip was high on T Higgins, so he called that shit. You know what I mean?
Let's get to the game. Get to the game because we ain't doing this 2 hour, 3 hour episodes. We love to talk let's talk about the game. Let's go.
All right, well, let's get into it. So, aside from all that, 49ers beat the Rams, and then we are officially in first place in the NFC West, which we fucking needed because if we was 1-3, we'd have kind of been asked out.
Well, it's because we beat Seattle and now the Rams, so we've two of our victories are against our NFC opponents. West. So therefore,
it's only fair
by default, I guess.
Yeah, and what's crazy is everyone in the NFC West is 2-2, and that's another reason why we reign supreme. So fuck everybody else, you bitch. But yeah,
what are we talking about, Womack? What is it? What is the key that was the reason we won?
Well, it was a lot of things. You know what I mean? We stopped acting like fucking assholes. But one of the things was Jimmy bounced back this game. He had a decent game today.
I wouldn't say he bounced back. I wouldn't say he. I wouldn't say he bounced back. It was a lot better. Error-free game by him.
Oh, error-free game. Yeah, he bounced back. Yeah, he didn't fucking do the dickhead.
You got to be consistent.
Okay, you know what I mean. Yeah, so
I know you're part of the Jimmy G disciple gang.
No, it ain't even that. But I mean, you gotta give credit to where it's due. He had a good game. He had a lot of good throws. You know what I mean? There's
Decent.
some that he could have.
I heard he missed a throw to Kai. I mean to Juice. I heard that.
They missed one
on Twitter.
There was one that he didn't hit to him, but it wasn't nothing. And there was another fucking stat that was pretty interesting. I don't know what it was exactly. I think the Niners are like 10-1. He's like 10-1 where he doesn't throw a pick or some shit like that. So,
as I'm saying, he has to be consistent. I mean, he has to have a base. I'm not saying he has to be perfect.
Don't do stupid shit.
Not commit errors. That's the thing. That's what comes
stupid shit. Yeah.
When it comes to Jimmy, and then I mean, that's what Kyle got to find out. I mean, we got the defense. Well, when surprised after this game, we're probably the number one in defense. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that was it. Here you go. Well, Nip said Jim was okay. Yeah, I mean, he was great. But like I just said that. But you gotta take it for what it is, though. Like I said, he bounced back. He didn't do nothing fucking stupid. He had pretty good ball placement on a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
The one with Debo that was kind of high, but okay.
Yeah, it was kind of high, but he caught it and fucking took it with it. And he had one to Kittle. Kittle didn't get 2 feet down, but he had a good one in the back of the end zone. He had pretty good ball location on this. I mean, a lot of people probably gonna overlook the shit that he fucking threw, but he had decent fucking passes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some were complete, some of them weren't. It's like they were saying, he had easy passes. Yeah, he had easy passes. What do you say? Harder ones he struggled, kind of. I mean, but for the most part, there weren't a lot of hard throws. He had a couple. He did a deep shot that I think he missed.
Shout out to the O-line.
One of them.
The O-line they allowed no sacks. I'll give more credit to the O-line than Jimmy.
Because you know why? They so Burford started the game, and then after he gave up some shit to Donald, and then they fucking put Brunskill in, and then while Donald did have some pressures, he wasn't nearly as effective as he normally is. So I'm telling you, that Brunskill is a motherfucking, that's the Donald kryptonite right there. I say, if we just play Brunskill every time we play the Rams, it's good.
I heard Colton, then Jalen Moore had to come in. I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
For sure. So O-line did decent. And then like I said, we just mentioned Debo. Debo had a big game tonight. You know, he had that big game, typical West Coast shit, you know, typical Jay Rice-esque, you know, Terrell Owen-esque. You take that fucking 5-yarder and fucking 5-10 yards and fucking take it to the fucking house.
It just shows him he has great vision of the field. Usually as a receiver, he would take that to the sideline, but he's not afraid of getting any contact, getting hit.
None.
I mean, he has great vision. I mean, he's like a running back after he catches. You don't think of him as a receiver. Usually, receivers would go after that sideline, try to and then run out of bounds as they prepare to get hit.
Yeah,
he's the opposite of that. He's going to make contact, and if you get close, he's going to hit you first.
Yeah. And that's what he is. Even though when he did take some handoffs, he didn't. I think teams are a little more prepared for this handoff shit. So either you got to fucking figure out other ways to get him that shit. You know what I mean? Or just we was talking last episode. I know Nip was saying just fucking we got to use him as a decoy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta do that shit. We gotta have decoys for his ass because teams are obviously catching up to that shit, right? And so, but for the most part, Debo did his thing, as usual. When he plays receiver, he can do his thing, not only running back all the time, so you don't have to fucking run this guy.
He's a game changer.
Every other play, fucking Kyle. So, yeah, it is. Also, Ayuk had he had a couple catches and shit like that. They tried getting Kittle involved a little bit, too. Like I said, he had a big first down. Jim was kind of on point. He's converted a lot of those third downs. We weren't 1 for 10 anymore. We had a lot better on third downs, which is good. That's always going to sustain those drives and, put more points on the board. We did a lot of things.
Jeff Wilson looked good too.
Jeff Wilson looked good. Looked pretty explosive on that 32-yarder. The 32-yard run play. He looked pretty fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I was saying a couple of episodes ago. Remember, he's coming back from that injury, so maybe he wasn't fully healed up. Now that he's getting some more some more game reps. He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be prepared. You're gonna see the difference. Yeah. What you sipping on? Womack?
Oh shit! This is not even $3 fucking wine right here. I continued it from yesterday, but I don't give a fuck. Started yesterday. I'm into today. Okay. It's because we won. I don't give a shit.
Well, Meezy's officially a wino.
Yeah, just don't fucking get the Espolón fuck cracking. We all know what happens when the fucking Espolón. We all know what happens when the Espolón gets in the system.
All right, what is
so you're saying Ram defense ain't good? You know, we need Jimmy to play good against good defenses. Yeah, granted, but I mean they still got Donald, they still got Jalen Ramsey, so it's not.
Bobby Wagner.
Even though Bobby Wagner. Yeah. They said, oh, speaking of which, fucking Bobby Wagner apparently stuck the fuck out of some fan.
I sent that shit. I sent that.
Yeah. Yeah, you did send it.
So my boy sent it to me.
I said, look, so well, I sent you the fucking link. What you mean?
Hop on, Sel. Come on, Sel, hop on.
I already sent him this shit. Let me see if I sent it to him. I'm telling you I did.
This is officially Womack's first
no, it ain't, but I'm telling
episode. We might have.
I was gonna run it myself. I'm telling you, I fucking sent that shit.
Hell no! I had to hit up Nip, and I was like, "You really gonna run by himself? That shit's disaster. Gosh, I need to hop on."
Shit, you crazy, boy?
You would have been talking for 3 hours straight, Jimmy shit.
I know I wouldn't. I was a performer. Yeah, I got my shit straight. I got my shit straight already. All right, go ahead, Sel.
Hop on, Cello. Let's go. Because I missed the half.
Get up in there.
I know. Yeah.
Guy. Look at this guy.
Shit. Yeah, because I missed almost more than 3/4. So, but I was listening here and there. You guys were on the group chat. I had a little bit on Twitter hopping on.
Yeah, it was but overall, I mean, it was a good game, and we're 7-0 against these motherfuckers. So they had a stat up though too against Jimmy. Apparently he's one of the quarterbacks that has win streaks against a single team. There's other teams I think that were like 9-0. I forgot who they were, but
I think this is the last time the
regular season anyway.
I mean, I think the last time Rams did not score a touchdown, it was in the Super Bowl.
The who? The Rams scored one?
Yeah, I think that's the last game they didn't score a touchdown.
Is that score?
Super Bowl? Yeah,
probably. So let's talk about that. So 49ers continue the defensive dominance, and so this is the fucking. You really want to get to the reason why we fucking win is that fucking defense ain't no joke. Sacks, baby, sacks.
Seven
pause.
Sacks.
Pause. That's what it is. But that pressure on Stafford. We had 2 back-to-back. I mean, Stafford gonna do fucking shit. And it was crazy. Cooper Kupp had what? He had like 100 yards, or something like that. But I didn't fucking.
You just contain them. That's all you got to do.
Quiet, they were quiet yards though.
Yeah, but I don't think Allen Robinson had because I had one in my fantasy. I don't think points.
Travarius, I'm telling you. Travarius.
Other than that, Stafford is only going to be seeking.
What? I sent it to you.
Higbee and Kupp. That's it. I mean, that's it's kind of like the Rams. They're somewhere going to be somewhat predictable because the game is not on point. And if they're going to pass it, most likely it's going to go to Cooper Kupp and him. Other than that, I mean, they don't have any other threat.
Yeah, I mean, no.
What happened to Van Jefferson?
Locked up.
Yeah,
he got locked.
Yeah, see,
he got locked.
Because they're running. Was their running game. Gerald Henderson only had 7 carries for 27 yards. Let me see. Cam Akers only had 8 rushing with 13 yards. Yes, only Higbee that. Yeah, it was Higbee. Cooper Kupp had 14. Other than that, I mean, Allen Robinson only had 2 for 7 yards. Then they had these other lemmies that I never heard of, and they were. I mean, that's what.
Yeah. So. We fucking did good. But like I said, Cooper Kupp had over 100 yards, but they were the quietest fucking 100 yards of that I fucking seen. You know what I mean? So I mean, goddamn. Here we got another one. Huff out here. Yep, looking like Palomalu. right? Fucking, he had that fucking interception, which came out of nowhere, and he had a good jump on that fucking ball too. It's almost like he's seen it. I'm telling you. So Huff is doing good. I thought he was going to be pretty good near the line and all that like that. I didn't think he had great cover skills coming out. That's why I was kind of like iffy about him. But I proved wrong about that shit. So he's definitely solid. Whether you could play center field or not, I don't know. But at the same time, shit, like he's fucking doing the thing. He's doing his thing for sure. So shout out to fucking Hufunga. That motherfucker's all over the place. So, you know what I mean? That was all good. And then, talking about the fucking corners. Travarius Ward, he knocked out the potential touchdown pass to Allen Robinson, had him fucking locked. So I like that motherfucker a lot too. You know what I mean? So, look, okay. So then the fucking send it again. It's sent. And I sent it to your shit, your manic, whatever the email is. I sent it to that shit already. So if you don't get it, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Because I've been sent it to your ass. Cell wall. So what's going on? Sacks. Bosa doing this fucking thing. A Menahue coming through. It seems like everyone on the line got a fucking sack. Shit, right? I mean, goddamn. That's what it seemed like. They're fucking swarming.
7 sacks?
7, he said 7, right? Yeah. I think Bosa had like 1.5, right?
And then you had that forced fumble. I think it was was it Drake? No, Drake.
Abukum.
Who was that forced fumble? Abukum, yeah.
So. Was it Abukum? Yeah. So, Bosa got 6 for the year. Yeah. So he did get 2 tonight then, right? Because I know he came in the game with 4.
You know, even though we got a member of the GDBs that's not really a big fan of him, but I would say Bosa, he's doing his thing.
There he is.
There you go, Sal.
Yeah. You know what was really going on with the link, right? Right, Lito?
I sent it to you.
What's he doing?
He's doing this, right? He's doing this.
Like
if you go look at his computer, it's like browsers and shit on there right now. Right on, Womack.
I don't got browsers. Shit.
Everybody got browsers, man. It's free online.
I don't look at that. I like grimy porn. I don't fucking watch that.
Oh, okay. So
that well-lit porn. I don't watch that well-lit shit.
Pornhub,
you know what I mean?
Whatever.
I don't watch that perfect cinematography fucking porn.
I like that. Right. Well, anyways, giving back
high
to
production.
This missing.
So Bosa got 6. Abukum, he said Abukum had 2. I don't know if he had 2 today, but how many he's gone there? He had 2
today?
He
had 2 sacks today. He had the strip sack at the end.
That's okay.
He has 2. Abukum is looking like a guy who doesn't want to lose his job. Like he wants to be re-signed, like he's feeling Drake Jackson running up behind him. You know what I mean? So he's definitely pulling it out this year for sure. Yeah, I didn't really get a lot of this game though because I was running back and forth.
Yeah, but I mean it was a fucking good performance. Fucking these dudes only still haven't allowed 20 points a game.
That's real.
Yet
I think I saw something
with 19.
I think I saw something we're giving up like 6 points a game or some shit like that.
Like under 9 points, I think the average, and then in 2 games now with no offensive touchdowns. So our
in the first half we didn't give up. Yeah, no offensive touchdowns in the first half. We have not given out
2 games now.
So we'd be shutting teams out, but I mean we keep them out the end zone.
Our defense is doing his job. If we could score we scored 2 touchdowns right now.
But we should win in these formula. Games. But this is the formula.
The thing is, it's crazy, is that the only thing that's stopping this defense from being an all-world, like compared to the greatest of greats, is the fact that we just don't score enough on defense. But with today's performance with Huff, and god dang, that boy is looking like a freaking prototype version of Palomalu. You know what I'm saying? And it's ironic that that's his mentor, but not that ironic, I guess, is the way he's playing. But with him,
the hair.
That off for the pick 6 today, it's putting us in that company. You know what I mean? So if we can consistently snatch and return a fumble, you know what I mean, or get a pick 6, at least once every couple of games, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be on that level, and it's just going to be a point where it's going to be like now it's really Super Bowl or bust. The only thing that's tripping me out a little bit is that we're still doing, the hills kind of thing right here where we look great one week and we look funky the next week. You know what I mean? So
come on, defense?
No, not someone in the
or just overall, just
as a team.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was like me. I mean, I was listening to the game, and it's kind of like those first scripted plays. We scored a touchdown, and now it's just like our offense just goes to sleep. It's like so the difference with this week is like we finally lose. We got over that hump that we couldn't score. We finally scored. After that first quarter. After the first quarter, I think that's what it is. I mean, we got to find plays. And now that that Jimmy's here as a starting quarterback, we got to find like 5 or 6 plays that are going to work for Jimmy. I mean, just try to do that.
You should do it anyway.
We should. And then Jeff Wilson, he's really good. I mean, I think after that injury from last year, maybe he's finally feeling a little bit better. Those legs was the problem. He's feeling a little bit more healthier, and I think that's the key. Just go back to that running game, because like just when we had Mostert, Jeff Wilson could be that guy, and then wait, once Wilson's back from his injury, and then we'll have those two, Elijah, and then he should even get better and improve as well.
And Price,
I don't think exactly. Price, and throw Price in the mix too. You know what I'm saying? And then also, I don't know. I know what's his name came back.
Didn't get no touches again. Yeah, I agree with that. Go ahead.
Who's the running back coach from last year? He's back.
Oh, Bobby Turner's back.
Yeah, Bobby Lynn. Yeah, yes, he's back. I heard that after he had hip surgery a little bit better. Yeah. He came back and started working. He started working, but he's back in the office. He's back with the coaches. So maybe that maybe he saw something. Like, hey, this is. Saw something.
Yeah, he saw something. All right.
I mean, because our running game wasn't looking too good. I mean, actually, our running game, I don't think we were just running it enough.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Difference in philosophies, I think, is what's key here. When you talk about bringing in Anthony Lynn, you knew that was going to have an impact on the run game, and it showed when we snatched up Price because Anthony Lynn does like a lot of power. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's just where he is, especially with the running backs kind of mind when he was running back. So. I think he was brought in to kind of, switch things up and then, of course, incorporate Lance. You know what I mean? So that's why I think he was brought in to do that, like, as a whole, right? But with Lance out now, it's kind of not really necessary. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So,
that's why with Bobby coming back in, it's like, okay, well, then you know what? We can't run this shit no more that we designed for Lance. So now we're just going to go back to basics, with Coach. You know what I mean? And with Bobby Turner in there.
Yeah.
Who knows his system better than him?
Which is understandable, and it's. I mean, if you got a running quarterback, he's going to have an impact on the fucking run game. It's only natural, you know what I mean. And when you don't, you probably got to put a little more emphasis on just the guys, on the running backs in general.
But running backs is right.
But you're right. But I mean, that's just like I said, it's kind of common sense. When you don't have a running quarterback who doesn't affect the game like that, then you got to make little adjustments here and there. That's why.
That's the cool shit. It looks like, the cohesiveness is still there because you're not hearing shit about Anthony Lynn not getting pissed off. He just fell back and was like, hey, yo, Bobby, you go ahead and run this shit now. Because what I was bringing in for Lance, we can't run now because he's not here. Jimmy's not that guy. You know what I mean? So you go ahead and take over and, let's just try to make this shit work until next year.
But I still think he's a valuable piece of the.
Of course.
No, I'm not. It's not like saying no. I know that. I'm just saying I know he's still a valuable. For those who are thinking like, okay, well, Bobby T's
right
coming back, and that's not even the case because Anthony Lynn is still. You know what I mean? He's still a good fucking positional coach because he has played it. So he still has a positive impact. Is what I'm.
Yeah, so totally. I wasn't trying to.
No, I didn't say he was. No.
Under the but people do.
But people are kind of assuming that
they think other things when exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's not what I was trying to. I was just saying that basically, he's still going to be involved completely because he's a running back, and and he's done
assistant head coach too, right? He's assistant head coach too, as well,
definitely
right?
So he's involved in everything. He's just Bobby's going to go ahead and take more of a point man on the game plan, running for a minute, and what I'm saying, why not? We're all here to win, and I'm pretty sure they feel the same way too.
For sure. But the thing with Bobby Turner is he's been in that type of system. So, you're talking about Mike Shanahan and now Kyle, like he's been in that type of run system for, damn near most of his career. You know what I mean? Right. So he knows how to coach guys, how to how to run in that type of system. You know what I mean? Anthony Lynn, I don't know what his expertise is. I know he was like, even when he was with us,
Right.
I mean, he was more of a between the tackles type.
Yeah,
fucking
he's
dude.
a power runner.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's a little different type of shit on what it is. But yeah, fuck, I still like what I fucking seen. I still think we need to get Kittle involved a little more.
Mm-hmm.
He had a couple catches today. He had one, like I said, he had one in the end zone. What the fuck is going on over here? Is that you?
That was me.
He had that one. He just had to get the other fucking toe down. It was close, but it was good ball, good placement. But
speaking on that,
you gotta get him involved again.
Speaking on that, I think that was field rust. To be honest with you, he 9 times out of 10 he's going to make that catch. I just think it's his mind, because look where his left foot placed. He had plenty of room, but he just
it was right there.
He thought he had more room than not. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was just a mental mistake. That'll be cleaned up, I'm pretty sure, by next week.
But still, I mean, I think he's got to get involved more. I mean, Kyle's got, especially in the beginning of the game, just do little shit. You just kind of in the rhythm, just get them in the rhythm of fucking catching, and they can do all this shit. I remember there was a play in fucking, it was the Super Bowl year against Green Bay, the first game we played, where fucking it was a bootleg kind of rollout. Jimmy came back and then fucking hit him for about 50 yards downfield, and that fucking pass. And I like, where's all this shit at? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm still not seeing, as good as, as decent as a game that he called tonight. It's still lacking that fucking shit that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see a lot of the fucking rollouts still. I didn't see a lot of running back screens, and like Nip alluded to, you still didn't see no Jordan Mason. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck are we not seeing Jordan Mason in there, either as a runner or a fucking receiving back? Like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on with these reverses, these shit that we used to do? I don't understand why we're not seeing none of this shit.
Look, I understand that they signed another running back, you know what I'm saying? And then the fact that running back just happened to be Coleman was, a little telling to me too. But at the same time, I get that you have him. But you know how it goes with Kyle? He's always going to go over his guys over somebody else. You know what I mean? But I think that's the wrong choice here, just because Tico wasn't really doing a whole hell of a lot, you know what I'm saying, when he was with us. You know what I mean? It seemed to me that he was just holding back Mostert. You know what I mean? Because Mostert on every play just looked so much more dynamic. I want to see more Jordan. I want to see this kid with the ball in his hand. I want to see how he does before you stop giving him any carries. Let's see what we got.
I just want to see versatility in the run. I like seeing different types of fucking runners in there. Not only throw a defense off, but just because different styles of plays can give you different shit. You know what I mean? Jordan Mason, he's a hard runner inside the tackles.
And he's got speed.
He's got speed. Yeah, so there's no reason why you can't use him on fucking swing routes, or you know what I mean, on swing passes to the outside. You see fucking see Aaron Rodgers fucking do that shit all the time. You see fucking Mahomes, Andy Reid talking about these top coordinators. They use this fucking shit. Sean Payton was the fucking king of fucking using these running backs as fucking receivers and shit like that. There's no reason why we can't do none of this shit. No, and that's what I'm saying. It still puzzles me how. We're still leaving a lot on there. You know what I mean?
There were a few swing passes out there. I think one of them, there was one that was, I think in the second half, and I think it was to J-Dub, but I'm not sure because I was listening to it on the radio. I heard Tim Ryan call it, and it sounded like a pretty decent gain in that, you know what I mean? And I heard a few of them today, but still nowhere near the amount that I would like to hear, especially being the fact that, we use running backs like crazy, so we should definitely be having a lot more wheel routes and shit out the backfield.
Yeah, so I definitely. So, you know what I mean? But
I think I think with the emergence of Debo playing like a running back, maybe we don't see it as much. Because just like at that play, where Debo catch, it was a 5-yard pass.
Yeah.
And he looked like a running back, receiver after that catch. So maybe I think they just see that maybe Debo could do that, could be that type of player, that guy. We don't see those plays with these other running backs. So,
but you don't want to definitely stale with that. You know what I mean? You don't want to just keep
but they're all keying in on that shit. Like he's not gaining the yards like he was last year because it was such a surprise last year. Teams didn't know how to fucking do nothing. Exactly. No teams prepared for it, and you could see it. Yeah, and you can see it now because when he lines up in the backfield, they know he's gonna fucking get the ball.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're just corralling that shit. So
that's why they should actually do a little bit more spelling at certain points with him as just a decoy or a blocker. Or, you know what I mean? Just
that's what he's saying.
You know what I mean? And I just don't think they're doing enough of that. But I mean, don't get me wrong. We scored 24 points in this game, and only 7 of them came on defense.
That's a lot.
And then and from what I heard, that was a wonderful drive when J-Dub ran it into the end zone. So I heard Jimmy did pretty decent today. Don't get me wrong. I know the Rams defense isn't what it was last year, and they, no matter what they try to make it sound like, it definitely isn't the same defense. Especially that O-line. My God, dude, they were up to their third center in this game. You know what I mean?
So they were definitely, they definitely had injury issues. They had their issues of their own.
So I'm going to play the devil's advocate, aka Nip, real quick, and I'm just going to say, it wasn't the test we would like, you know what I mean? But it was decent enough test, you know what I mean, that that we're still kind of in it. We're still going to battle.
Yeah.
But, we're definitely going to see different play once we go up against a tougher opponent.
It was still a must win because you talk about winning, 2-2, number one in the division, and the rest of the division is 2-2. So I mean, think if it was flipped the other way. Think about it. We lost and we are 1-3, and then what? It's like fucking. It's like, oh shit! Like what's what's going on here? So definitely
pressing the ejector
we
seat
had to fucking. So it wasn't supposed to be a must win, but this is a fucking must win no matter how.
I think it was definitely a must win, brother.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we had to, and we showed up and we did it. So we didn't fold under the pressure. We didn't, we were actually up to the challenge. Defensive for sure up to the fucking challenge.
Well, they rose to that challenge easily.
So that's that's that as far as I'm concerned. So overall, I'm kind of happy with the dub for sure, but I'm happy how we play. We cut down the mistakes. Now a lot of penalties. I think those are like a couple. You know what I'm saying? O-line held up pretty decently. And like I said, Burford got subbed out for Brunskill. And you could tell because the O-line was a little bit more stable with Brunskill in there. I'm not a big Brunskill fan like that, but the way Burford has been playing these past like few games, having Brunskill in there definitely put a little more stability.
I would agree.
You know what I mean? So
I think that lit a fire in his ass when they brought him back in the game.
Yeah. So Brunskill, and like I said, if we just play Brunskill, fucking every time we play the Rams, fuck, it might be good. Like I just bring him in against Donald because Donald slowed down. Fuck, there was one where fucking I don't know what the fuck they blew an assignment and fucking Donald came in scot free. Fucking
unblocked. That was Buford, and he was supposed to get help on that one, I think, from Glinch. But then
no one blocked his ass.
But that's the problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? McTurnstile over there is just gonna fuck around and do what he does. You know what I mean? So it sure the fuck did. And you ain't wrong.
For sure.
So I think that one right there, McGlinchey was supposed to help chip him, and he just screwed that up. But Buford being a rookie, you're gonna expect a screw up from him, a mental mistake, But McGlinchey being the guy he shouldn't have done that.
You got and you got to understand he is a rookie. I don't know if what, I'm not going to put that on McGlinchey. I don't think because he was kind of blocking on his end over there. He was kind of on the end. So
that was his gap too, bro. He needed to come and chip. That was the play, And so with that being said, he played overall mostly pretty good this game.
He played decent, yeah. But they say you got to block the inside. If you have the choice to block either the inside or the outside, they say always block the inside. You always block the inside, dude. Yeah. So you can't just let. Motherfucker, you can't let Aaron Donald you can't let no defensive tackle run scot-free, but motherfucker Aaron Donald, like you don't block Aaron Donald, like what the fuck? Like
not just the D tackle,
not just the D tackle.
So that's also what Tim Ryan was saying on when they were calling the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna get a couple, you know what I'm saying, that they'll let slide, but you're not supposed to have any mental mistakes with that guy. You know what I mean?
Fuck no.
It'll be Jim Burt, Joe Montana all over again. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need that shit right now.
No, definitely not. And you talking about a motherfucker who made the fucking 100 sack club,
right?
Too in Aaron Donald, like 100 sacks. That's a lot of fucking.
It's a lot of fucking sacks, bro.
In 8 years too. I mean, some people take like fucking 12, 13 if they lucky to play that long to fucking get that shit. This motherfucker got that shit in 8 years, so it's like he's, fuck.
No. That being said, as well. On the other end, the D line got 7 sacks today. So major sack party. Nicky 2 times was there again, for his standard 2 sacks a game. The guy just gets better and better. And I heard you guys talking about Huff earlier, and this guy's just he's like all-world safety this year. I mean, it's just insane what this guy's doing right now.
For sure.
Let him get a couple more picks and maybe a sack or 2. 2 forced fumbles.
But he's doing
player of the year candidate right there.
Shit, possibly, yeah, for sure. And he's, he's just fucking doing his thing. He's still all over the ball. He's playing nice and sound. He's not making too many mistakes out there. Using his instincts like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
It's great because he has such good fucking veterans to lean on. I mean, Moody Ward is just, God, that dude's.
You talking about a fucking pick? That might be the pickup of the year. Like I said, even coming into there, I was like, okay, I don't really know. I wouldn't pay that much, but now I'm like, fuck, like we need that other corner for sure. And he seems to be the perfect fit. So he's
I think personally, in 2019 when we had the opportunity to get Fitzpatrick before he went to the Steelers. I think you're getting basically a preview of what that would have been like had we actually picked him up. Because if we'd have gotten him, he's playing alongside Richard Sherman, dude. That's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you see with Fitzpatrick since then, even before then, the guy's just, he's a machine. So you imagine that dude on our team, and then now if we would have had a Fongo here too, it's insane what we would have had.
Definitely. And second year, he's coming into his fucking own. There's there ain't no doubt about it. Like, this dude is fucking turned into one of the premier motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Even 4 games in.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's no jumping the gun.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's no overhyping a motherfucker. Like, you can just tell by the way he's playing. He's just, lights out. And another thing, though, too, and I don't give a shit. You still got motherfuckers who liking this dude. I don't think Jimmy Ward's come back into the fucking starting line. I don't think he just sit it after the fucking line because Gibson almost had another pick in that fucking end zone. He dropped it, but that would have been almost 3 picks. If he would have kept on his, he would have had almost 3 picks already this fucking season. And
I gotta tell you, I like Jimmy Ward, but I'm not against keeping out and going with the hot hand. It's just this, you guys heard last week what I said about it. You know what I'm saying? When I said about Carlos Rogers and Roscoe Parrish back in the day. You know what I mean? It's just you got to ride the hot hand until that motherfucker cools off. And once he cools off, if he goes too cold, then Jimmy, get yourself back in there.
But I mean, that's wishful thing because he's gonna get back in that lineup, which is which is $9 million man too. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You ain't gonna let $9 million sit on the fucking bench.
But this also provides a great argument for the 3 deep safety. You know what I'm saying? Package that we could run because I would love to keep all 3 of those guys on the field a lot. I mean, you seeing what Gibson's doing right now. Why would you want to take him out of the lineup? You know what I mean? Yeah, you can argue you're going to get better with Jimmy Ward coming back, but it just goes to more of a better argument to just keep them all in there. You know what I mean? And let them just take care of people. Definitely.
And because Jimmy Ward knows the defense, he makes calls. You know what I mean? He sees shit just because it's you can't. Just the experience in the system alone is like, you can't take that away from him.
No. What you could do is you can let Gibson be the ball hawking safety that he is. You can let Fonga be the all world, all over the place guy, and you can have Jimmy sitting right in the middle, being the enforcer and just laying guys out.
Yeah, that would do that.
They would scare everybody, dude. We already got Moody Ward playing at a high level, got Mosley playing at a high level. We could. We could pull the 3 deep out every once in a while. We could also go back to the nickel because Demo is even playing like lights out. Womack should have had that pick in the end zone. Womack should have had that pick in the end zone. That kid was great for being there.
There's another pick. I might have missed that one.
Yeah, he was the one at the end. He almost didn't snatch that pick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll go back and watch the game again. But I missed a couple parts.
The last drive before the strip sack. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, and but Womack's still great. The kid looks awesome.
He's good too. And then just think, we still got fucking Verrett coming back. So, and that's, man. So you think
you want to talk about loading the cornerback position?
Sorry, Ambry, but you might be the fucking.
You might be the odd man out.
You might be the odd fucking man out.
That's right.
So
I mean, he's just like what I would say, like Kello Witherspoon and other kid Adrian Colbert. They 1 year wonders. You know what I mean? 1 year wonders. It's great. You know what I mean? You were wonderful. But wonder where you are now because you ain't on this team. You know what I mean? So let's just hope these guys keep gelling because they look like they got a great freaking quarterback room right now.
Man, telling you.
Quarterback room looks ridiculously awesome.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Night and day from last year.
Oh, yeah. We got people that can So, and that was a good experience for them too anyway. The Rooks playing last year to get that because it's, it's carrying over to this year. And you can see with Amador, he's doing this thing, not getting smoked too much, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. We just don't want our fucking corners getting burnt everywhere like they were fucking last couple of years, you know what I mean? So, That's good. Another thing, so with Ray McLeod, so that was one of the things showed up tonight that's always been an issue with him, and that has been his fumbles. On punt return, and he did that too. Luckily we recovered it, but that's always been one of the knocks on him.
Well, it is 2 games in a row.
So I haven't been too impressed with him this season, even as a returner. He's done okay when he was in there. There was an attempted pass to him that I think got batted or knocked down, but that wasn't his fault. But,
he put us in great field position on the
one point. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, you know what? I take that back.
He was definitely doing it there. I got to give him some love, even though I just hope he's not going to turn to the next fucking Kyle Williams on us. You know what I mean? Because
I don't think he's stupid enough to do that. I think any motherfucker's dumb enough for that shit.
I think they show that video to every incoming punt returning specialist, kick returner that walks into our building. Now you see this shit. You don't do this.
If you do this, I will knock your fucking teeth out.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to cut you the next day.
Not even. Yeah, dude, fuck that. That's
You will be on the street in fucking street clothes, my G.
So yeah,
Jesus. He did, he definitely did, some good in this game. The fumble, coach, to be honest with you, you're not doing shit, but helping the punter today, because he's just going to keep punting to you and kicking to you, and you're not even gonna run after you catch the ball. You just catch that motherfucker, okay?
Yeah, just catch it. Please,
just catch it. 2 games in a fucking row.
Or if you can't catch it, get the fuck out the way, please. So that shit don't bounce
and get all the fucking way out the way.
Yeah. So, all right. So going back to Hondo, a lot of good secondary players. 2 4 linemen.
He's right. I agree.
You could run that shit.
I agree, Al. I mean, I'm telling you, it would be something vicious. Because they wouldn't be able to account for 3 safeties back there that can all play, and can all be starters right now.
But I think, Gibson, fuck, dude. Like, I know he's older, I know he's a vet and everything, but he just seems to find some way to get his hands on the fucking ball.
Exactly, Doug. Every game. Dynamic our shit would have been had we had at least one ball hawking safety back there this time. Tart, heavy hitter, and great coverage guy, but not a ball hawker. No. Same thing with Jim. Same thing with J-Dub. Not a ball hawker.
And that could be probably the one thing we've been missing. And it's fucked up because I hate to keep saying this and beating this fucking dead horse, but motherfucking, if I said we should have got fucking Derwin James instead of fucking McGlinchey, I was all in on that. I was like, dude, we need to get fucking Derwin. That whole fucking time leading up to that, I was like, Derwin. We need to play Derwin. And I know he's been injured and whatever like that, but I don't give a fuck. Like, that dude's a,
Yep.
I'd have fucking, yep. One of the things on 3 wide. Yeah, for sure, Hondo. We know what you mean. And look who we got here, Mr. Vet. What's going on, Vet?
That's right.
How you doing, Vet?
I agree, Vet. They remind me right away of Harbaugh's defense, man. These guys are not to be fucked with. Yeah. They come to play the game, and they come to play it like they come pissed off.
And probably, and there might be an even secondary because that 2011 team. Someone said, would you rather have the 2011 Niners or the 2012 Niners?
We've talked about this.
I said the 20, and this is on Twitter. They were saying this shit. I said the 2011 only because we had like 38 takeaways that year. Fucking, Alden was a rookie, and but that whole dude, like 2012 was good. They were still good. Don't get me wrong, but I just think, we just did a lot more. Like 38 takeaways. Like, dude, like what the fuck? That's fucking crazy. But this D is definitely if it keeps going like it's going, it could be damn near. I don't want to put this on them like that. I don't want to put no pressure on you motherfuckers, okay? But this could be one of the all-time best fucking defenses if they keep going at this pace.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, all we need is a couple more scores, and we'll be up there in that conversation.
Just the thing is, but we got to do something about that middle. Kinlaw's knees fucked up again. I don't know if it's the same one, but I'm about ready to just fucking throw in the towel on this motherfucker. I've called it since we drafted him. I don't want to use the B word, but I'm almost fucking. I called him a bust when we fucking drafted him. I was like, this is gonna fucking be a bust because I didn't see fucking nothing. I tried to hold out hope, but the way it's looking, he's
and
busting out.
It goes back to what I brought up a while back about them not listening to their scouts. Their scouts.
Ears to the street. What up, boy?
Keep them ears open, baby.
What's going on, ears?
Proud to have you.
Ears to the street. So your eyes open and your ears to the street. Yeah, dude.
It goes basically to what I said about them not listening to their scouts. You know what I mean? Their scouts notoriously told them pass on Kinlaw, and they took him anyway. You know what I mean? So this is it just confirms that they just don't listen to their guys. And if you got your guys out there a year like that, scoping all these kids, making sure you're getting the right plays and choosing the right. And obviously they know what they're doing when it comes to that because we keep hitting on low, low picks.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
So it just makes it all kind of like, man, stop being fucking arrogant, man.
And it sucks these guys for that. Because I don't want to hate on the motherfuckers we get, but I can't help it because sometimes you just see shit for what it is, and you fucking just like, nah. I mean, I wish we had that fucking draft night because that was COVID shit. We was on fucking Zoom. It was me, Big Leo, and fucking Nip was on Zoom. We was watching this shit, and it was the same. We got rope-a-doped again. Where the fuck we got the trade back? You know what I mean? Oh, we trade back. Oh, we can still go. All right, cool. And we were like, don't be fucking Kinlaw. Please don't be Kinlaw. And I was fucking hyped for a minute. I thought they had me fooled. I thought we was gonna get like Justin Jefferson or CD Lamb or some shit like that because that's what we was calling for. And then what happens? Kinlaw. I was like, motherfucker, dude. Like, I was like, you son of a bitch. This is gonna be the worst shit. Like, this dude's gonna fucking bust out.
It was so obvious.
This dude's gonna bust.
You got a DeForest Buckner size hole there. You're gonna have to try to fill it with the guy who wants to have pretty much the same measurements.
We didn't need to though.
But that's what they're thinking, right? You know what I mean? So I mean, that's just the bitch. In order to get a first round pick to basically pick a player that's kind of big. Well, let's be honest. He's weaker than the guy you left. You traded for him. You know what I mean? So it just doesn't
we got fantasy
in that kind of thinking. They wanted to get something and they wanted to get something more out of it in Blau. That's what they did. But in effect, it made our team a little weaker because I'd have told her that Armstead walk and then picked up Kinlaw.
That's what and that's what it is too. It was just like, okay, you get rid of because hindsight, because I had no issue getting rid of Buckner. But if you were to tell me we would get rid of Buckner or trade Buckner out only to sign Armstead and draft Kinlaw, I'd have been like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Exactly.
No, why would you even do that? And like I said, even back then, I wasn't even a big Buckner fan, but still, I was like, no, that don't even make no fucking sense.
That doesn't jive at all.
I would keep Buckner over Armstead any fucking day.
Yeah.
And
20 times. Yeah.
He damn near paid him the same amount of money. I think there's only like a $2 million difference. I mean, that was the case.
He got Buckner's contract.
Yeah, basically. And from what Buckner was saying, not to bring up old shit.
Oh, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? But he even said
him an offer.
He didn't even said that. You know what I mean? He'd have probably been cool with Armstead money. You know what I mean? In order to fucking stay.
He didn't want to go.
He said that. He didn't want to fucking go. Yeah. But like I said, if you were to tell me that we were to keep fucking Armstead and draft fucking Kinlaw over Buckner, I'd be like, you must be out your fucking rabbit ass fucking mind.
It's all the front office. The front office basically was like, if we let Armstead walk, we don't get anything, but we could trade Buckner and build around Armstead. It just doesn't make sense to me, man.
You could have traded Armstead because he had that big year.
No, he was done.
He fell back to fucking earth. You know what I mean?
That was his 5th year. But you could have tagged him and then traded him. So I feel what you're saying.
I wouldn't even fucking did that. I would just been like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, with those 2 injuries, this is how this defense is so good. Even though with those 2 injuries, did Armstead leave the game too?
Armstead played.
Left the game. Yeah,
he did leave the game, right? Yeah,
he left the game as well. Yeah,
yeah, he was dressed on the sideline and everything. He played, but he went back because he still got that plantar shit going on.
Plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, we are Niners fans over here, ears, but we give we about to get into it too. It's just the Niners segment real quick. We about to get into the rest of the NFL shit.
It's funny though because the Niners segment usually lasts all show.
We trying to cut it down. Yeah, we gonna try and cut it. Yeah, we'll get to the other shit though in a minute.
But it just shows how good this team is right now. Just some quick numbers. He had 7 sacks, 11 quarterback hits, 5 pass breakups, 9 tackles for losses, 1 pick 6, and 1 forced fumble.
It was in there.
So this is just, it just shows you that overall this defense is solid. And that, last year we had concerns in our secondary, but that's not an issue this year.
Maybe we just covered that. Yeah.
Yeah. So That's the only thing I would say about is that even though yes, it's only week 4. Our defense is fucking lights out right now. So again, these injuries that we got, thank God that they're not for the whole season. So we're gonna get a lot of these guys back. We're gonna get
reinforcements are on their way.
That's real. So I mean, that's a good thing, So I was trying to get on for the last 10 minutes. My Wi-Fi sucks. So
yeah, that's all good. Ears, we good with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
we'll do a GoFundMe. Got Wi-Fi and a laptop.
You joined us when basically, you know what I'm saying, ears to the streets. You joined us as one of the only franchises to ever win it on their turf. Now, we didn't win it in Candlestick, but we won it at Stanford Stadium. So, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
All got something in common here that y'all won one at your house. So much love to y'all and Buck Nation.
But yeah, so that but to get on from this though, yeah, it's defense playing lights out, and I think it's a confidence boost when we needed it, because coming off of this game, there was no way we could have fucking lost this game, because if we would have lost this game after the fucking game we had last week, you talking about, I don't give a fuck how good a defense we're playing. If we ain't, if we're just like, fuck, like, is this it? And, that'd have been it. But I don't want to say season was saved with this win, but it was lightweight saved with this fucking.
It could be you could say that this was one of those wins that's going to polarize the team and bring them all together and make them work.
Confidence booster now. Now they're likely up.
You'll see that next week too, if if so, because this is such an emotionally high game. We needed that. They got chippy near the end with Ramsey trying to get a little tough on BA. You know what I'm saying? And BA wasn't having it. You know what I mean? So that was beautiful to see that. You know what I mean? That aggression come out a little bit.
Sure.
And have the team. Like, hey, we y'all got your guys back, but we do too. You know what I mean? So let's just keep it moving. You know what I mean? And just finish this out. So I'm hoping that next week that this one like screwed everybody's head straight back on, and so that when we get out there next week, we're not gonna have this slow start kind of bullshit. We're not gonna be playing balls and when it comes to playing, what I'm saying, not like within ourselves. You know what I mean? And making mental.
That's cool. You didn't pick the Niners tonight. Well, you know what, Ears? That's cool, because you know what? It was probably good that you didn't even play that shit, because going into this game,
I had them lose.
It was going
I had the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams. Yeah, going into this game,
I had the Rams. I'm not gonna lie.
We no one's seen this coming. There was too many factors to kind of swing either way, but it was a lot of factors that kind of went with the Rams. Like, kind of.
What was the spread? Does anybody know?
Niners were -2. That's what I got right at game time.
What was the over/under?
40. Let me see real quick. This is with my bookie. Nothing. No, this is not from a website, but this is from my bookie. The Niners -2. Over/under was 42.
Wow. Okay.
So still went under.
Okay.
Yeah. Which makes sense, because all the Niner games are going under.
Right.
I mean,
what you said, 42?
Yeah, 42.
I mean, if you're going to,
I knew that was going to go under anyway.
Yeah,
we knew that much.
Yeah, right now with this defense,
well, it probably wouldn't have had what's the name held on to that ball, or if we would have actually went for it instead of going for that field goal.
Yeah. So, and missing Robbie Gold.
Even that, I mean, let's say they scored a touchdown with that field goal. Well, then we had a missed field goal. Maybe had to put. Possibly,
that's two left out there. That's two scores we left out there.
Because it was 33. But we were still like what? We were still
33 and
9.
It would have tied. It would have
9, 10 points off.
Tied it. If it does, it ties it. But still, though, I mean, if you are gonna place any bet, or the best pick for a Niner game would be take the under. Especially with the Niners defense, is just we haven't allowed any game. I mean, any touchdowns.
Yeah. Yep. See, so he said he took the over.
Yeah.
All right. Went fucking 6. So there you go. But yeah, man. So I mean, like I said, overall, fucking.
I mean, right? Since we're talking about some spreads and bets right now, next week against Carolina, the Niners.
Yeah, let's get into that. So let's get into next week.
Yeah, the Niners are plus 4.5, 39.5.
Yeah, I can see that.
I seen the index though. I seen the index
plus 6.5. Right now, actually open now. It went up to 6.5 and 39.5.
We're gonna terrorize Baker next week.
I seen the index, especially Bosa. Especially Bosa. Bosa always have a field day. He like hitting fucking Baker ass.
We can't wait to get him again and then plant the flag for sure.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law, my sister-in-law are both actually gonna go out there because he's a kitten fan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
The
defense is decent. It's just that offense. They didn't look. There's the offense. It's Baker. Fuck. Shit.
McCaffrey is looking solid. That's one of the maybe.
He's healthy finally.
Yeah. I mean, if he could run down that middle, depending who's our defensive ends, our defensive line is looking next Sunday,
and that's it.
Might cause some trouble.
Oh, and the motherfucker I forgot to mention, that motherfucking Greenlaw was all over the fucking place too.
Oh my god!
Just the fucking guy for honorable mention. Fucking Greenlaw was every fucking word. He had that
big game, bro, and
he had that open tackle on Akers.
Talking shit. Yeah,
the open game on Akers when it was a sideline one. That motherfucker must have blazed over there. Greenlaw was another one I wasn't too high on. I thought it was too small.
12 tackles
to get here.
I knew that guy, man. After the first year, he got up in there and played. I knew that kid was good. He just sometimes some of these guys just need to get a little healthy, and hopefully he stays it for the long run because we've missed him enough these last 2 years.
They got an extension, so we'll see him for a couple more years.
So the linebackers are good. So even if they do get past that first level, I mean, our linebackers are good enough to. I mean, Fred Warner be shutting shit down. Like that dude's, he's playing better.
Yep.
I thought he played decent last year. Everyone was saying, he's off last year. I mean, I didn't, maybe a little bit, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't shit on him as much as a lot of people have. I thought he was still playing fucking decent, but that second level is fucking nasty too.
Yeah, and we got cornerbacks that like to hit too. You see Mosley get in there.
Yep.
Mosley's good. Well, I'm starting to like Mosley more and more. That's another dude. At first, I was like, oh man, like I don't know, he's getting smoked a lot at first, but then he kind of cut that shit out. Right in 2018, he was getting smoked a little bit, but he cut that shit out.
All right,
when he came to camp in, let's go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Solo. Go ahead. Solo.
I'll just finish this thought. When he came to camp in 2019, they asked Sherman who was the best, who was the most improved out of all the guys in the room, and he said right away, Emmanuel Mosley. He didn't even hesitate, man. You know what I'm saying? So when E-Man started, I started watching him a lot more than, and really kind of just trying to, break down his game. And my God, the kid flipped it, the switch was flipped. But from then till now, he's even more of a different cornerback now. It's like, because he's got to, he's to start getting picked on, for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're starting to realize now that with Moody on the other side, a lot of them don't want to fuck with Moody. You know what I'm saying? But they will, for some reason, keep trying to test Mosley, and Mosley's been stepping up.
He's there, don't
so
try me.
Soon they're gonna realize they can't do that shit to him either. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's his confidence level. He believes in himself more now every year.
And what I noticed is like he's more on that game pace. The game is not too fast for him now.
Yeah,
he's on lock.
That's what
he's seeing it, and that's what it is. I mean, that's what I could tell off the bat. Like he sees it, he reads plays, he's reading defense, and then that's what type of quarterback you want already. That's already knowing what's going on.
His confidence, you want him to be confident like that. And that's what I'm saying, and it shows in his play. I mean, he's all over the place. And now I can't remember what was it. It was the final drive when they tried to pick on him in the end zone, and he was right there completely. And it was clean coverage, knocked the ball away, done deal. You know what I mean? So it's just looking great. We were talking about this earlier when you jumped off, Leo, that one of the worst wounds we had last year, is now completely one of the cleanest and strongest and toughest, in the defense. And not only that is that the amount of guys we have. I mean, we're to a point now when we were all, relying on, the weakest guy in the room, who we thought would be the best guy in the room in Ambry Thomas last year. And then look at him. He's pushed so far in the. I mean, Dino came back and took his spot. He even, got the nod over Womack a few times. You know what I'm saying? And then and you said he came back on, and so did Womack. You know what I'm saying? You both said, we still got Verrett coming back. We got J-Dub coming back. What I mean? We've got so many options back there now. It's just a joke. So
I mean, the front office took care of this problem. Even it took
look who's here.
Took a couple of seasons and shit. But with the draft picks from last year, We got Lenore, Ambry Thomas this year, free agency, getting Ward. We picked up Womack, out of the 5th round, and he's looking, preseason, he's looking solid. So finally, that problem is finally, got addressed, and that's what because we saw the defense was pretty good last year, but now shit looks even better. So,
yeah, for sure, hell yeah, they do indeed look better. Weekly pull.
All right, Womack,
maybe we'll see.
All right, Womack, I know
Nipper's over here.
All right, Womack, I know you. All right, that's your running point, and Womack. So we got
we got a Jimmy G over there.
I'm here.
Jimmy G.
I'm up in here.
All right, it's already an hour. It's an hour already. What's up? What we gonna do? Womack running point. Can't talk about Jimmy.
We already talked about it. We got him out the way. We all know the NFL weekend now. Let me do my fucking thing.
Let's do our pick'ems. So what's up? What we doing?
Fuck out. Another week under the books.
The NFL talk or what? What's up?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's go. Let's make it happen. Come on.
This guy's funny.
Quiet, Jimmy.
So we go. So the biggest thing coming out this weekend is the Tua and his fucking concussion. So biggest shit.
I didn't see that
coming out.
You guys all see that real time?
Oh yeah, he was.
That shit was kind of like
he was all fucked up.
The kid. He was like, "What is he doing? Is he throwing gang signs? West Side." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, you got him throwing up fucking West Side and shit. Like he was all fucked up, dude.
That was not good. That was not good at all.
You see it? So did he go off again?
Who knows what the fuck this dude doing?
He went off again.
He's fucking everywhere.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
just give him. Hey, just give him the boot. Womack, remember you're running point today.
Yeah, I should fuck him. No, because it's from the week before. So when he got up all woozy and shit, they try to say it was his back. But meanwhile,
that was stupid.
It kind of looked like he had a little hitch in his fucking thing when he did. So
you see his head bounce off the field. I mean, I don't know. That's another thing too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is Tua like a small. Is he short? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he's kind of small.
He's not that
right.
Tall.
He's not that tall.
Not like a big dude. Probably like 6 feet.
He's like a Russell. He's like a Russ.
Yeah, he's like a Russ.
What I noticed was like when he fell back and his head. I was like, hold up, that's not supposed to be looking right. I don't know. I've never seen another quarterback
went up and fucking
fall. Fall
like all this shit.
I don't know. Is his higher extremities like is he not like strong enough or like your neck? Like even when he got sacked, another one, he looked like a goddamn ragdoll. Does he have to put does he have to get a little stronger up like in his upper body? I don't know. I just saw.
It was just that they fucked him up the last.
He got slammed the fuck down. Yeah, he got slammed the fuck down that first week.
He was
the second one though. He
got fucked up on that first week. He was fucked up, and they let him come back the next week.
Yeah, Andrew got fired.
Somebody got fired.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the dude definitely got fired.
I've seen both hits.
Yeah,
the first hit against Buffalo. The first hit against Buffalo didn't look bad, but the effects of the hit looked bad. He was fucking falling over on his face, stumbling around. There was no reason he should have been in that game on Thursday night, especially on a short week. If that's your franchise quarterback, that's a stupid ass look for your franchise. That's Dolphins doing Dolphins things.
Yeah.
And Mike McDaniel, he looks like a fucking idiot too for allowing that shit. If you're the head coach, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's
he tried to sell the biggest performance I ever seen from a head coach when he was over there shedding tears and all that shit in the aftermath. But I don't know. I think maybe some of that's for real. Maybe some of that's just fake. But all I know is that was not a good look at all. Either one of them.
The second hit wasn't that bad, but he was already fucked. That's my point. Yeah, your concussion and your spinal, spine and all that shit is connected, bro. Like that shit. You don't fuck around with that shit, especially with a franchise quarterback, or anybody really. But your franchise quarterback who's just starting to hit his stride, you don't want to fucking play.
You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with getting. You don't want to get. You don't want to have an injury that affects your, especially the back of your head.
Unless you're Kyle Shanahan and Mike McDaniel, who apparently don't give a fuck about their quarterback.
Obviously not. They definitely
don't give a
shit. Philosophy, man. Hey, yo, so they got Tua listed on.
I'd rest him for 3 weeks.
On Wiki. As 6'1". You know what I mean? And
that's what I'm saying. Like
I've heard the thing about Steph is 6'3", but all the other guys make him look smaller and shit like that. And yeah, I agree to some of that, but I think they're being really nice with the 6'1" bullshit.
I don't think his height or anything has anything to do. You got short ass quarterbacks, Drew Brees.
No,
but just the way I mean,
you probably get ran over a lot harder from bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we were saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean those head and back head injuries are really. I mean even though with the helmet,
that shit's fucked up.
I don't know if you guys saw the news.
I've seen it all live.
Yeah,
there
was a boxer from I believe from Colombia. He got hit in the back of the head. He died 2 days after. So,
I heard about that. Yeah, it was a championship fight, right?
Yeah, he was only like 25, 24 years old. So
Quinones, I think.
Yeah. I just seen that on the news the other day. So I was like, fuck, And then seeing that with Tua getting hurt, I was like, fuck, you got to be careful with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
any head injury,
even in combat sports, man, you get concussion, you can't fight. They won't let you fight.
Yeah, it's like what's his name? He's not gonna fight for a whole year, right? Who's the one that got kicked in the head? I mean, with the was it Usman? No,
Usman.
Yeah, right. He's not
Usman.
He's not going to fight for an extra couple more months because that.
I think it was a 6 month suspension for Usman.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
4 to 6 months, something like that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That was a violent kick, man. I ain't gonna lie. Sounds about right. Yeah. When you see it's really weird in the fight game when you get specific amounts of damage or I guess just where the damage occurs. And then they start flagging you for a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? So other guys, one guy, you know what I'm saying, they even give you 3 months if there's nothing wrong with you. You know what I mean? It's just right away because it's just all precautionary.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just the way it goes. Even guys that torch other guys, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They starch them, in the first round, first 30 seconds, you gotta, you get suspended. You can't fight right away. They ain't gonna let that happen. They got to make sure 100% that you're 100%. And once they get that out of the way, I believe they do little evaluations and they keep doing them until they make sure that you're good. And then they'll lift that suspension. But yeah, even in the fight game, bro, if that was the fight game and the first fucking time Tua went down, he wouldn't have been able to play for the next 2-3 months, at least. They don't play. And so to see the way they bungled this, it's pretty clear. You know what I mean?
So and they say he's gonna sit out next week. Like, no fucking shit, he's gonna sit out.
Well, I would rest him. I would personally rest him 3 weeks. I would rest him 3 weeks, and I would have him.
Would you chew your fucking food, you fucking mush mouth motherfucker? Eat your food.
All I know is Will Smith should be getting signed to do Concussion Part 2 because these motherfuckers ain't learned from the first movie. You know what I'm saying? So they need to learn out with Part 2, bro.
Well, I don't think Will Smith's gonna be doing much of anything. He's trying to.
Speaking of motherfuckers not learning. What about AB fucking showing his dick to all these chicks?
Oh my goodness, this motherfucker here!
I never heard of this one. That just come out.
Well, that's big news.
Like,
been all
over
over
the weekend. I think it was in the weekend. He exposed himself.
Yeah, then he put his ass in her face or some shit like that too. Is that what the fuck went?
That dude been off some other shit. Him and Kanye are some fucking weirdos.
And then supposedly he posted a picture with him. He photoshopped the picture with Brady's wife, like her giving him a hug or something like that with Giselle. That was another shit I seen. I thought it was a real picture, but I heard it's Photoshop though. So
hey, if anybody got CT, it's that fucking guy, dude. Okay.
Yeah, you can thank Bert. You can thank Von Tazy for that shit.
Right.
That motherfucker knocked his screw. He knocked him into the next fucking galaxy. He ain't came back. He ain't came back from vacation. Fake as fuck,
Leo. I don't know what you're talking about. That shit is it's like a sideline picture. They just
it's Photoshop. Yeah, it's Photoshop.
Yeah, it's super Photoshop. It's on the fucking sideline.
Yeah, he's saying it's just more to his character and the dumb shit he's doing.
I was like, what? At first, I didn't know it was Photoshop, and then after I heard he was, I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker
got a bunch of. If he took a fucking CAT scan, he would see a bunch of fucking blots in his fucking brain. Like this shit is all fucked. But he was trying to say that you didn't know the whole story. Like the fucking chick took my trunks and shit like that, and da 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 da. I mean, I don't know. I don't really give a fuck.
Nah, that dude ain't got no kind of account. That dude is lost.
All right, let's go to the next game.
Yeah, motherfucking things. But anyway, I'm not gonna get to all these motherfuckers, just the things. Ravens blow it against the fucking Bills. So I don't know how the fuck that happened. They just gave their shit up doing stupid shit. Just feeling
I missed all the games, man. I was out on Saturday night, so I missed all those games. I missed everything.
That was it. Yeah, you're fucking done, huh?
Oh,
yeah. Actually,
I mean, it was similar. It was similar to how the Niners blow leads.
Yeah,
very similar.
They were up because they were up by what? They were up by like 20 something, right? At one point,
20-3.
Oh, yeah, 17. And then they just doing stupid shit. And instead of going for the field goal like they did, they fucking decided to go for it on fourth down, missed the fucking fourth down. Did they get picked on that fourth down? That
made no sense. He got picked off in the end zone.
He got picked off, right? Yeah.
Could have went. It was fourth down. Could have went for the field goal. There was about, I want to say like 2.5 minutes left. I want to say. You kick that field goal. You're Ravens. The Ravens are a defensive-based team. Kick the field goal. Like, I don't understand.
Just kick it anyway.
You're that scared of Josh Allen? Like, really?
And that's the thing, though, too. These motherfuckers be getting so scared of these fucking quarterbacks. Everyone's scared against shit. It's like, you know what? If you're going to lose, you're going to lose. But goddamn, like, at least just fucking get out there and play the motherfuckers. You never know.
There's a lot of
and the whole thing is the Ravens are a defensive-based team. So you're telling me you don't trust, like, one of the biggest strengths of your team? To make Josh and
the defense they once were though too, bro.
No, they're not. But they were doing a good job against Josh Allen in that game. Second half they weren't doing as good, but first half because I was watching it on Red Zone, and they were doing a pretty good job on him overall for the day. Now second half I guess they just got shook, but I would have just kicked the field goal personally, because and had you kicked the field goal, they're not really going to play for that win. They probably would have played for that field goal and played it a little more safe.
Yeah,
to tie it and go to OT. They probably wouldn't drive down and try to end it. I mean, of course they would, but you know what I mean? They wouldn't be as aggressive as they were with the tie game. Then they can just, win it all. You know what I mean? They just sat on it, kneeled, and kicked that field goal. Left no time on the clock for the Ravens to get it back at all.
So yeah, they're fucking tripping on that shit. I just don't know. Because John Harbaugh should know better, but sometimes he'd be feeling himself. He'd be fucking, you want to go for it? Yeah, let's go for it. All right, go for it. Well, you know what I mean? Like, goddamn, like, just take the fucking points.
I mean,
like,
coaches make mistakes. Ain't no coach perfect. Bill Walsh made mistakes. Bill Belichick has made mistakes.
Yeah,
all coaches make mistakes.
But Bill Walsh never went for it on fucking fourth down when he could have just fucking took points and put you know what I mean? Like,
you sure about that? You never know. You sure? I don't remember that much.
He never did no shit like that. Come on.
I don't know. Bill Walsh was kind of aggressive at times, so I don't know. I could see it. I don't know about that aggressive.
Not on fourth down though. Like when you're right there, it can take points. I never really know the pass.
I don't know. I've seen Belichick do shit like that. Belichick don't give a fuck.
That's what you know.
And it'd be effective. So if he makes the TD,
Sean Payton too.
Then he's great. If they miss it, then they're the GOAT. So I mean, it just comes down to sometimes teams making big plays, and the Bills, I mean, definitely showed their defense and made a big play. So props to the Bills for winning that game because. It ended up being a dogfight. It didn't even look like it was going to be. It looked like it was going to be a blowout first half.
Yeah. So, but that's what happens though. You let fucking teams. You fuck around. The teams fucking hang around, and sometimes they get back. Especially like the Bills too, because they think the fucking offense is slouches. You know what I mean? They have the ability to come back on motherfuckers just as much as like the fucking Chiefs. So, yeah. But they did, and that's what happens on the next one. But fucked up. Fucked up Ravens. So that's that, and then there's a lot of other bullshit. Fucking Green Bay almost losing the fucking Patriots though. What the fuck's up with that?
With the Mac Jones clone.
With the Mac Jones Zappy. You know what? I like Zappy though.
I like Zappy.
Zappy's fucking
man. Fuck Zappy. What you talking about?
Zappy's got a good arm, dude.
Fuck Zappy. He looked better than Mac Jones, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
they look like each other too. They look like a Mac Jones clone.
Fuck clone. Who said there was a fucking Twitter thing? That fucking, Twitter's always good for these.
I don't know, Womack. You be on Twitter hard. You be on Twitter hard, Womack. I don't know what you be seeing.
No, it just says something. They said that Zappy looked like he could play Mac Jones in like a fucking made-for-TV movie about fucking Mac Jones. He do look like that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Looks like a fucking straight-up clone of this dude. What else fucking happened? Fucking Raiders got their first win. They were almost fucking blowing it.
We don't need to talk about that shit, man. You don't need to be running point with that type of shit.
Fuck the Raiders. Right.
Fuck the Raiders, man.
I'm just going over it. We ain't got to talk about this
going down on the next
one. Womack, yo, chill. Solo got them to say, blood. Wait.
No. Yeah, it was saying. I thought we was moving on to next week.
Recapping. No, just recapping. You want to do a pick'ems? We can do pick'ems.
Yeah, come on.
That's what we said. Yeah.
That's why me and Solo hopped on, blood. That's why we're here. Making sure your money point.
All right, let's go.
Is anyone
really sending that link? Yeah. He was really sending that link, Leo.
I
He's still sending
link,
it right now.
I sent it 3 fucking times. I sent that shit
to the wrong person.
No, I sent it to him.
Enter.
Man, what is it? MT Manic. I sent it to that.
MT Manic, huh? MT
Yeah.
No.
All right.
He said it to Manic MT.
Manic MT.
Manic.
MT. We got an MT in the fucking house. All right. First game. Colts and Broncos.
Womack get rattled in here, bro.
What? Shut the fuck up.
He's like Jimmy
right now. Jimmy last week.
You ain't even got no. You ain't even no video.
Womack is like Jimmy G in the pocket right now.
You got a talking emblem right now. You're not even fucking.
I'm not home, face. Bro. I'm out doing shit. I got shit to do.
How many times I've been out doing shit and fucking went on?
All right, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, and then Jimmy comes to fill in for you. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
So it is okay. So we got Indianapolis and the Broncos. Who you guys fucking got?
I'll say Broncos.
I'll say Broncos too.
Yeah, Wentz is trash.
Indianapolis. You mean Matt Ryan's trash?
I mean Matt. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Same, different Lemmy. Same Lemmy team.
Hopefully, Jonathan Taylor has a better game though, because he fucking ain't did shit. It was like his worst game.
He's hurt. Isn't he hurt? Game. I think he's hurt.
Is that what it was?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's hurt.
All right. Well, he's fucking hurt. That probably explains it. But I don't think they would have won anyway. So, giving Russ another one. All right. I think I'll do that shit. And then got Giants and Green Bay next. The way Green Bay playing, I wouldn't be surprised.
Sorry, can I make a suggestion? Can you just pick the big games, not the weak ass game?
Oh, we've got another 45 minutes left. Why not?
I'm out of here after this pimping. I gotta go do some shit.
All right. So
just saying.
New York, Green Bay. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if
I would say going New York. I'm going to New York.
I would take Green Bay, but yeah,
I would take Green Bay. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost though.
Going to OT with the Mac Jones cologne. I don't know.
He's not a Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I would definitely not touch this game if I was putting some money. I would definitely.
New York is playing scrappy, man. You know what I mean? They might not be playing the best football.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay lost this shit because Green Bay's not really playing that great either. You know what I mean? They had a couple close ones.
There's some throws that Rodgers threw that were fucking perfect, though. I saw some highlights. Yeah. That boy was going to touch.
He threw a couple in the end zone. One didn't connect. I think another one did, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, I'll take Green Bay on that one. Steelers, Bills. I get
Bills
for sure.
Steelers on it. Yeah.
Now I don't know if the Steelers is starting fucking your boy.
Pickett.
Yeah, he's starting.
He's starting.
He looked good on the rushing touchdowns and everything else. He didn't look good at all to me.
No, he looked okay. He looked okay. Some of them picks,
3 picks,
but they were tipped up in the air type.
What the fuck happened to Trubisky?
Trash.
He's fucking garbage.
Trash.
Yeah. Are they just giving up on him? Are they just saying fuck it, like throwing the kid?
He's garbage. Do you even have to ask that question, bro?
Dude,
he's Trubisky.
Yeah, you do.
He's a clipboard.
No, he's gone, bro. This was predestined. Just like when Jimmy got benched for Trey. When they draft that quarterback, you know what's coming. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So Trubisky was a placeholder. You know,
he was always quarterback. Be a bridge. That's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Well, there goes that. All right, Chargers, Browns. Who the fuck?
You're pretty whack on this point guard.
Chargers, but somebody's.
Well, sit your ass down.
I think somebody got hurt from the Chargers. I'm not sure who.
Yeah, Both
is out.
Slater,
Rashawn Slater's out
for the year, right?
He's gone for the year. Yeah, he's gone for the year.
And Bosa 2 out for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he'll be back at some point.
No, they said IR. He just said he was going to IR, right?
I think it's short term, right? I think it's short term.
Could be 6 weeks. Yeah, usually you could put a player in the IR for 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks, right? Yeah.
I mean, I'll go Chargers here. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Browns try and fucking make a run at it though. Fucking give these guys all they could fucking handle. But I got Chargers on that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll take shit. I don't know. That's a tough game. But I called Brissett. I told you guys before the season Brissett might be good.
Yeah, he would be okay.
I said they could hang around 500, and then Deshaun Watson come back, and they could be
I mean, they're 2-2. Fuck.
That's exactly what I was saying. If he could just hang around 500, hover around 500, Deshaun Watson comes back, and they could take that.
They don't look horrible with him. I say they don't. I mean, they don't look great, but they don't look horrible.
That's my point.
He's making some plays. That's I
think they would have looked exactly the same. To be honest with you, if they would have picked up Jimmy. I think it's about the same kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. Remember, we mentioned that.
Yeah,
I said they're about the same level of quarterback, but Brissett's a little bit more mobile. Jimmy's a little bit better passer, but Brissett's a little more mobile. So, but they're in the same class.
Nope.
No, I think
Bridgewater looked okay coming in for Miami too.
Yeah, so I mean they're gonna ride him probably for a couple weeks anyway. So Bears Vikings, that's a fucking trash ass fucking game. But I'll take the Vikings. Fuck the Vikings though, but Vikings probably pull out with that. Fuck that. You guys got Bears, Vikings.
Vikings been lightweight lummy.
Yeah. They still got a better quarterback.
Yeah. You got Justin Jefferson. Go ahead, do that gritty. Do that gritty, bitch. Another fucking trash ass game. Detroit and fucking shitty ass.
Stop talking about these trash ass games, bro.
Well, we're just going over. That's why I ain't fucking.
All right, hurry up. Come on, Womack. You're running.
Go with the big games.
There ain't no fucking big game. What fucking big games?
Detroit.
I'm not looking at the schedule. You got
There's no big games.
Who's Detroit playing?
The biggest game might be fucking, Cardinals and Eagles.
That's a good game.
Take the Eagles.
Cardinals, Eagles. What's the point spread? 1-3?
2-2.
2-2.
2-2. Eagles are 4-0. 4-0. Goddamn.
Yeah. Who would have known?
Push for something. Yeah, I might say the Eagles.
What's the point spread on that?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, come on, Womack. You're running point.
I'm not the fucking bet guy. Yeah, good. Good
riddance.
Good riddance. Get his ass the fuck out of here. He's all fucking chewing on burgers.
Everybody else in Carolina.
Eagles
burgers and
Eagles
shit.
are minus 5.5.
5.5. That's all they give them.
I would be tempted to take Arizona.
Oh well, Arizona's at home. That's why. So
I'll be tempted to take Arizona, and Eagles could lose. I mean, Eagles could win by field goal. I think that 5.5 is a little too high, but
I think Eagles will get them. I don't think this is. The way Eagles are kind of looking, not the way the Cardinals are looking too. They were looking kind of out of sorts.
The thing with the couple games that I've seen, it's kind of like the Niners. The opposite. Arizona looks trash in the first half, but then they get their shit together in the second half.
In the second half, yeah. And Kyler Kingsbury be going fucking back and forth with each other. And shit.
I mean, yeah. I seen that shit in the sideline. They were like talking shit to each other. But yeah, like they're super weak in the first half, but somehow they figure shit out in the second half. So
because Kyler just runs around, he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna run around here."
I'm tempted for the point spread. I would take Arizona.
Yeah, well,
for the point spread.
For the spread, I don't know. I'm still taking the Eagles, not with the spread though, but I'm just taking them just straight up.
I got to roll with the Eagles just because of the way they're playing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see them getting too distracted about anything that they're doing right now. They look like a team, that's just, playing within themselves. They play pretty damn good, like the only X factor in this game, in my opinion, is what Kyler can do with the ball and, on his feet. And if he can, stretch that defense out, and get around them, I think he'd be just fine. But I think it's going to be a tall ask just because, they're playing with, a prototype quarterback that's exactly the same as what Kyler can do too on defense every day. They're, in practice, they're running against Hurts and, he's basically just another clone of Kyler right now. You know what I mean? So, I don't think they're going to really be able to hang as hard as they'd like, even with defensive adjustments, offensive adjustments in the second half. I think they get took out maybe by a touchdown to 3 points. Yeah. I mean, it does have the potential to be a blowout too.
It's Kyler running around with his little toddler legs and shit like that. That's all it fucking takes.
Hurts can do the same thing. He's just a taller version. So that's what I mean. I don't think the Eagles defense is going to be psyched out by that at all. You know what I mean? Just because they have to see it every day in practice. So
Kyler looks like fucking Dash from The Incredibles. Shit like that. Fucking
part of the Flash family.
That's all it is. Yeah, I get the Eagles on that. So what, Leo? You got the cards?
I'm just saying for
point wise.
All
right, it's cool. And then I don't know, the Cowboys and the fucking Rams. I think the Rams might fucking get it. They didn't look like they didn't look like shit against us. But supposedly these Cowboys, now everyone's on this fucking Cowboys defense. I'm still not really sold on
Micah Parsons be looking good.
Yeah, Micah does, but I'm not too sold on these motherfuckers. They really didn't play no one so far. I mean, not that we did either, but I think we look a little better than these motherfuckers do. I don't know. I think the Rams might get that one, and they're at home, so they already seen us.
Put it this way: the amount of holding and grabbing, and I mean, even on the last play when Abuka got the strip sack, you seen the tackle or the guard grab him from the behind his jersey and hold him, and they didn't even throw a flag. I can't tell you the amount of holding I've seen in this game. So I think they laxed it because they knew that they had like third stringers and fucking rooks in there.
Yeah, everyone's in there. They're like, all right.
We're not going to call too many of these. We're going to give some kind of chance. Poor fucking Stafford's getting his ass handed to him today. But it was just insane. Like this game could have had probably 10 sacks in this game. It was just that bad and that egregious, some of these holds that they just weren't calling at all. So, they could talk all day about Dallas's defense and they look all right, but nobody's doing what we're doing right now.
They're all on Cooper Rush's nuts too, but whatever. Let them fucking have it.
Nobody's doing what we are doing as a defense right now. We are quite literally just shutting the cats out, even in the games that we lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we made them look bad. So
because what did we give up? We give up what 46 points in total. So what we giving up? Fucking damn near like a little over 11, maybe around 11 points a fucking game.
It's just crazy. Insane,
crazy.
And if you would have told me that's what we were doing and we would have lost a game by that score, I'd say you're fucking crazy. But if I didn't see it myself, I wouldn't believe it. So, woo-hoo. But still, what we're doing is all worldly.
Yeah, we're fucking doing the shit for sure. Yeah. So there you go. I'm still taking the Rams. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck both of them, but fuck the Cowboys for sure.
Yeah, I mean, as for Niners, we would like to see the Cowboys get this one. They'll, and then since we play, I don't know if is that the next game you're going up to? Is Niners Falcons? I mean Panthers, right?
No, I'm not going. My brother-in-law.
No, I'm talking about. Is that the next game you're going to talk about, Womack?
Niners. No, I mean, we already talked. I mean, we kind of already talked about. We can talk about it again if you want. I'm going Niners.
Okay. Kind of that. No, I'm just saying. We as a Niner fans, we would like, even though we hate the Cowboys, we would like the Cowboys to win this game, for the Rams to lose the game, and the Niners, since we play the Panthers this week, we get that maybe go to 3-2, Rams go 2-3, and hopefully the Eagles beat Arizona. And Seattle. I mean, Seattle's trash. I mean, I don't expect them to win anytime soon. So, I mean, that just helps us in the standings.
Well, they played. That's a weak ass game. They play. It was them and the Saints. Seattle and the Saints.
Saints been playing pretty good.
So they might, yeah. And they're in New Orleans too. So Seattle might lose that one.
That's the thing about us right now. Our schedule is doing us a favor. We got these
now because I think we got the Falcons the week after too,
right? Falcons, and then we got KC.
And then we got, so it's gonna get a little harder.
And it's gonna get a little
next couple of games. Yeah. So if we win these couple of games, we
gotta take advantage of these games.
Yeah.
Thankfully with that defense has been solid.
Damn, we lose against Baker. Fuck that.
No, I don't see that happening at all.
Atlanta's been playing pretty good too, decent. I mean, I'm not saying good. I mean, Atlanta's been playing pretty decent.
But they still got Mariota. But being the fact that he's also a dual threat quarterback, you know what I'm saying? You could rattle him,
And they got Cordell Patterson. He's been doing his thing as a running back. So.
Cordell, I think, just got put on IR.
Oh, for real? Oh,
yeah, I think he did. I think I just saw that in the game.
It is. Got to watch out for Drake London though. Drake London's fucking good receiver, but he ain't gonna,
We got our secondary, and they got a line, our DL. I mean, defensive linemen.
Got the backers too. Anyway, got that second level flying around. So, anyway, that's whatever. Another big one.
Cordell's on IR after a knee procedure. Not sure if he's going to be gone forever, but at least it says here at least 4 weeks he's going to be out.
Okay. Oh.
So we got another big one. We got the Bengals and the Ravens. That's actually going to be probably good fucking game there. Hard to tell that one. Fuck, I don't know. The Ravens might eke it out, but
those games are always tricky to
those division ones, especially them division ones, because they can go either way.
Those it's always those like Cincy Steelers, Cincy Ravens, Steelers. Those games are just
the AFC North, man.
You can never. It's hard to predict those games. It's fucking tricky because some shit can happen.
They end up splitting a lot. A lot of those games end up fucking splitting.
It's always the last second. Whoever got the ball last in the field goal. And and if they miss the field goal, they're going to OT. So Damn, that's a good one. That's actually that's actually going to be a good game. I would go.
Good game. Bengals and Ravens. I think the I don't know.
I'll probably take Cincy because they was the first 2 weeks they allowed 13 sacks. I believe the last game they only allowed 1 sack. So that O line is getting better.
And did they play last week? The Bengals play? I forgot here.
It was on Thursday night, right?
Oh, they played the Dolphins, huh?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think Ravens a little bit better than Dolphins on the defensive front. Yeah, I don't know, but that one's still a toss-up. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't bet on it.
I'll take the Ravens. Yeah, that one. Yeah, stay away from that one.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Fuck, for sure.
What you got, Cello?
Let's see.
I'm just inclined to go with Cincy just based on the fact that Burrow, any quarterback that can get the ass whooping he gets and still, you know what I mean, throw for 4 touchdowns is, in my opinion, one of the toughest motherfuckers there is to beat. You know, so yeah, I'm taking that. Good, yeah. I agree. I wouldn't bet on that shit though.
Yeah, I'm good.
Stay away from that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then what else? We got Monday night, fucking Raiders and the fucking Chiefs. Now we already know how that's going to go.
Yeah, that's
a blowout.
You can take the over on that one all day.
Yeah, Chiefs alone. Chiefs alone. Chiefs alone will fucking be the fucking over.
Easy money. All right, so want to talk about Niners Panthers or?
Want to start with that? Yeah, let's end it with that. In depth shit. Cool. All right, let's do it. So. Panthers defense isn't really that bad. I mean, they got some good pieces on there. D-line's kind of good, but
it's a good defense.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Their corners though. I don't know about their secondary too much in Carolina, but if we play the way we did like today, run the ball. We just got to run the ball. I think that's the fucking formula. Stop going away from it because I know it's Kyle too. Earlier in this fucking game, he fucking want to call 3 straight passes. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? Just fucking, call your little run.
I think he wanted to give Jimmy, the shit that he wanted just so he wouldn't talk shit no more or mouth anything back to him that could be caught back cameras.
Look, you could do that, but I mean, I wouldn't.
See, I let him throw. I let Jimmy cook.
Yeah, it's, not 3 times in a fucking row when that's before we got that touchdown though. Before that Huff touchdown, he fucking called like 3. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Like you can't do that. Just fucking run the ball. Run the ball. Play.
Being that I'm right next to a fan of that fan base. He told me something earlier before I came on, and he was like, what the fuck are we doing out here? We're just basically giving away a team that's pretty damn good. And he's like, we've got everything we've got a healthy Chris McCaffrey. We've got DJ Moore that can catch like crazy. And we got a pretty decent defense. And he's like, well, what the hell is going on with Baker, pissing off my people now? You're wasting McCaffrey. DJ Moore, he told me DJ Moore basically threw out a few tweets or some, IG posts talking about, the same shit that OBJ was talking about when he was playing with Baker. This motherfucker's not even looking my way kind of shit. You know what I mean? And then, they were deleted later. But the fact that it was put out there suggests
like 3 picks too. Fucking this last game, he threw a bunch of fucking picks.
So that guy is another. He's another one that's on, I think, Jimmy's tier, and the fact when Jimmy plays, Dr. Jimmy.
I think Jimmy's better than Baker. Fuck.
Well, I'm just saying. I think they're both near the same tier because Dr. Jimmy and Mr. Garoppolo is just the same as Baker Mayfield. I mean, they both have that shit, dude.
Yeah. Baker's trash all the way around, though. I mean, there's no split quarterback with fucking.
In the fact that they both can fuck around and have major games and then fucked up games, you know what I'm saying? So this was one of Jimmy's way better games. I didn't see too many off passes here. I didn't see him sailing too much, you know what I'm saying? And of the shit that I've become used to with him. This one was actually pretty decent. You can argue all day about the touchdown pass to Debo. I was too close of a throw. It could have got picked off. I think he put that in a proper window. Same thing with the touchdown pass to George that he bungled. So I think he did pretty damn good this game. And I would say, Baker has those games when he does well, but he has a lot of those shit games as well too. So I hear where my family's coming from. So, you could do with that with what you want. I think really all this game is about is if they do get more going early and quick and they give, a lot of, because, they do throw a shit that one, you can say what you will about them, but they will run the hell out of some screen passes and some passes to the flat and some running back wheels. You know what I'm saying? And they do it all with McCaffrey because they know he can handle the load. So I say you shut him down and you make DJ Moore beat you. That's what I think. You know, and then if we do that, we should have a field day tearing these guys apart. You know, if it just depends on who shows up at quarterback. Is it Dr. Jekyll? Is it Dr. Jimmy or Mr. Garoppolo? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, if Dr. Jimmy shows up, we should be in good shape. You know, and I think the running game has been decent behind J-Dub, but if you start sprinkling some Marlon Mack and some Mason, I mean, I would rather
use your running backs.
You know, I would see those guys over Coleman. I want them over Coleman. I could see in certain situations where you would put Coleman out there because he knows the offense so well, but I think he'd be in a better served teaching Mason the offense, you know what I'm saying, and being a great mentor to him. You know what I'm saying? I think you would get so much more out of him, you know, doing that than you would actually get production. But the old man probably still got some legs left in him, you know what I mean? I'm not going to totally diss him out, but I would still rather see, because Marlon Mack is still younger by a long shot than Tico, and you know, Mason is, you know, the dude that you really, I think everybody kind of wants to see him.
Yeah, but just stop running your fucking running backs into the ground, dude. Like, just stop taking one and fucking just pounding them. It's like, goddamn, dude. Like, you know, you got more running backs, right? That can fucking, you don't need to keep using the same motherfucker.
Take a leaf out of fucking, you know, Chris Kasarek's book, and, you know, we've got like 50 fucking defensive linemen, dude. Nobody ever gets tired. You know what I'm saying? Do what he does. Just, you know, rotate those fucking guys. Keep them fresh.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand the shit. Like, yeah, well, you know, they don't get into a rhythm because they don't have a feel for the gangs, and I mean, I get that.
Well, you can run dual half pack. You know,
yeah,
what I mean,
do something. Yeah, do something. You know? Fuck, do some fucking wishbone fucking shit. Like, I don't know, fuck something. Just change it up a little bit. Shit, that's all.
I like the fact that Juice was getting touches today. Juice definitely he looked really good.
Because he gets open. He gets open.
And we've been calling for that too last couple weeks.
What the fuck is Juice? You know, he got wheels.
He gets open. Well, you know, the calls that plays that Kyle calls for Juice. He gets open. I mean, we've seen it for a couple of seasons now. Yeah. You know, this ain't nothing new. The thing is that, you know, Jimmy got to make those passes right to him, because most of the time he's wide open.
Yeah,
sometimes he throws him a floater. Or, you know, right at the sideline and shit.
Yep.
So, you
That's
know,
right.
And shout out to Juice. He got hands.
And high yardage situations too when he's open too. Like you hit him on them open routes when he's out there, he could totally hurt the
touchdown.
You know,
definitely be a good touchdown.
I love seeing that misdirection play where he got the first down. That was awesome as hell when they handed him, and everybody went to the left, and he, you know, everybody went to the right. He went to the left, and it was just beautiful, all open all day. You know, it was great. You know, so
that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, you got to get, you know, I mean,
you got to get everybody involved.
Everybody needs to get involved. Yeah, get Kittle involved fucking early. Do the bootleg. I'm telling you, I still see a lot of bootlegs. Run the fucking bootlegs. Everyone keeps in on our run because we're known for the runs. So them bootlegs will open up a lot of shit. And then I mean, and the fact that Jimmy's not a fucking running quarterback, like, that's just another thing that'll fucking freeze defenses, because then they got
that first down that he picked up.
Then you're looking like you can't over pursue on the runs now, because there's a chance he'll fucking do the misdirection. So now you can't, you know what I mean? And opens up some RPOs and shit.
What Kyle got to start using, I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows, is when it comes to Jimmy G, his advantage is that quick release. Right. So you want to make those passes within the first 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's his strength, you know. And we've been seeing that every week now. I mean,
every week.
I mean, because that's what he got, really. You know what I'm saying? You got to get those. You know, luckily that we got Debo, you know, and he could turn those 5-yarders into a touchdown. You know, from wherever he's at. We've seen it. We saw it last year when it happened at Chicago. You know, and then also I like to see those also same plays with like we said, with Kittle, with Ayuk, and, you know, fortunately, I think Danny Gray got a hip injury. I would love to see Danny, you know, get involved with those plays too. I know they had Malik Turner. I think he was in that.
He'd be great on the quick outs. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know, and then we saw those as well with Juwan Jennings. With those, he was big last year, when he came to those third downs. So I think that's what it is, and if teams pick these up, they see that, this is, our go-to play is going to get a little harder, you know what I'm saying? So, but definitely we have all these running backs start running the ball more often. We've seen it. So
we've got personnel now. So we should definitely take advantage of having, because otherwise we're just gonna look like Alabama, where we just recruit people and fucking shit. So
just stockpile.
We got all these guys.
Shit.
Play these motherfuckers, man. Somebody's gonna make a play. So, even Jennings, he looked a lot better this game. It's probably his best game since this year began. And even he had a little bit of a drop. I think he was just riding a hot hand with him a little too hard. And it would have been nice to go to somebody else in that situation. But if that was the play, that was the play, and I get it. Yeah. But I'm hoping that this game was Jimmy basically, proving his point that he's still seeing things kind of slow, and the field rush is kind of getting.
Well, it's still gonna take him another game or another week.
Well, this would be nice if this was the game, and he was, he was being honest with us.
Yeah,
and 38 and a touchdown isn't bad.
We played what's the name, Bakerfield, when was it 2019 when he was with the Browns?
You call him Bakerfield?
With
Bakerfield.
Bakerfield. I like that better than
Bakersfield. Yeah. We rattled him when he was with the Browns. You know what I'm saying? That was 2019. When they started hot too, and then we just dominated. Same thing. I want to be, I can see the defense getting some gain some points. Maybe a pick six, fumble. Another bunch of sacks. Yeah. Yep. And so this is a good week also for Jimmy to also get that first drive, get a touchdown. Keep that momentum, and also let's extend. Yeah, and let's extend our time possession, because the defense has been on the field a little bit too much right now, and it's only been week 4. Week 5 is coming up, and then give them a break a little bit. Let's get some first downs. Yeah, let's get some first downs, get those field goals. Love to get some touchdowns, but I'm pretty
top up. That's real.
Yeah. And then because I think even though we won this game, I think the Rams' time possession was, I think, doubled what we had for today's game. So
I think a lot of that was on the fact that they were running a lot of short routes. They weren't doing too many deep plays. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what happens. That's how you beat a pass rush, by doing quick steps. Yeah. That's what Aaron Rodgers did last year. That first game, he came out. He fucking came, or was it that game? No, I think it was the championship game last year, because he knew the pass rush, so he came out 3-step drops. He wasn't holding that fucking ball.
No,
that's how they beat a pass rush too. Get rid of it quick before that motherfucker even get there. So we've been calling that shit too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give a quick score prediction. I say 30-13 Niners.
30-13. Not bad. I can see it against these guys.
Yeah, and it's perfect. Let's get this let's run. Let our offense stay in the field a little bit more. Get some points. Maybe we see Jordan Mason. Maybe see some Price. Some Malik Turner.
Danny back for another couple weeks though.
Oh yeah, he's still hurt. My bad. But Jordan or Jordan Mason and Marlon Mack.
Get him
on a little bit more. Yeah. So definitely want to get this offense into rhythm. I think that's what it is. Start getting into rhythm, because we are, because we play the Falcons next week, and then we're gonna have a tough one with KC, and we're not gonna win a game with 10, 13 points. We're gonna have to score some touchdowns, and it's gonna be more than 2 or 3 touchdowns, because our defense is gonna get tired against KC. So,
and they got receivers. I like our corners, but they got receivers that can lightweight run a little bit. You might be able to take Juju out the fucking ship.
Oh, Kels, they use Kels all day.
Yeah, still got to do that. And only way we can do that is probably get to Mahomes and just rattle his fucking cage. Maybe hit him.
And they got that big receiver too, Fortson. He's big dude.
So by the time we get to that game, I'm pretty sure Jimmy Ward's going to be back, and then we can actually play around with that 3D safety alignment. You know what I'm saying? So we can have our biggest guys on the field, and that will definitely take some salt out of all the big receivers they got that can actually run too. So I'm hoping it looks pretty good by that point. And on top of that, isn't the same defense. You know, and some could be said that this isn't the same offense we've seen from them. Either it's the same philosophy, but they got some different people now. But I still don't think that their line, O-line, has recovered all the way from what they had it at when they played us in the Super Bowl and years prior. But they do have a decent O-line to a point.
I think they got Chris Jones.
But I don't think they'll be able to handle what we're going to bring, though. That's what I'm going to say on that. Especially if you got, especially if we got a healthy Armstead and to a lesser extent Ken Law. You know what I mean? I really think that fucking losing DJ Jones hurt us a lot.
And I think we got a bye in between.
I think week 8.
KC, right?
After KC or the following week? No, because we play this. No, we play
the KC. Let me check.
I think we're at full strength by the time we play them. So this would actually be a really good barometer of how far we're going to go. You know, if we can keep shit together.
Let me see.
As far as the score for this game, I'm going to go a little more conservative on this one. I'm going to say we do it how we've done it in the last 2 games. It's going to be around like a 24, and then we're going to keep them. We're going to hold them low. It's going to be kind of hard fought, and it's not going to be really clear who's going to win until the last 5 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that'll be us. I would say very close to what was happening today, 24 to like maybe 10. You know,
with Carolina against Carolina.
Yeah. Carolina, you know, I would say maybe 24 to 10, just because, you know what I'm saying, you never know, you know, McCaffrey is just, you know, he's the X factor in my opinion. And if he gets going, that could kind of fuck us up, you know what I mean? But I think our defense is still solid enough to handle it, you know what I mean, and contain him. And like I said, I think you nullify him, and then you let Baker and more try to beat us, you know what I mean? I don't think that'll happen, you know. So they don't have enough, in my opinion, of a supporting cast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
I think 24 to 10 is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, because I think this is going to be our first. I think I mean, with the teams that we faced already, we're finally going to see a really solid, good as running back. And our weakness has been that that our D line opens up that gap. So I could say that will be our first test against a really good team that has a team that has a really good running back. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going to say this about our D line. As much as it scares me with Armstead out and Ken Law out, you know what I'm saying? And we've, Nick brought it up, you know what I'm saying? And we've all agreed that if there's any weakness on this defense, it is that interior D line, especially with those 2 guys out. And I don't say that I agree completely with that. I will agree when it comes to the run. Yes, that's a weakness of the, but I think even all the guys that we got that, or even our backups and Ridgeway and, fuck, I can't remember the other backup, but even in those 2 dudes, you know what I'm saying, backing up, Ken Law and Armstead, they're still exceptional pass rushers. You know what I'm saying? So if we get these guys all, going downhill from, end to end, we're we'll definitely get in Baker's head, and he will be fucking sailing balls all day. So that's why I think they score low, and that's why I think it's 24-10 is a pretty good, decent, just about that. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did a 31-13 on them. So, you know what I mean? I just think that we're going to bottle them up, and it's going to be a lot like when we played the Seahawks for a while. It just looked like it was competitive, and then it wasn't completely. Same here with these guys where, it looked like it was competitive, but you always got that feeling that Stafford can get them going right away.
The game,
until we close the fucking door with that pick. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to look similar. You know what I mean? Just like the same thing.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't balk at a blowout that you're calling though. What about you, Mac?
Shit, I think I'd say 27, 14, 13, 14, around there. They ain't getting 20. I know that.
Not at all.
I think we still continue our
dominance.
That's kind of no brainer, especially with Baker. Fuck Baker, he ain't doing shit.
Baker,
you good?
Bakersfield. From
Baker. I mean, we just kind of
nice win.
Nice win.
Should we shut it down on that one?
Yeah, I'm fucking done.
Shut it down on that note.
Go sleep. Fucking tired. But fucking does it for me. I'm fucking good. We can skip all the other shit.
Let's do it.
We definitely gotta drop a episode maybe next week. Just the Warriors, quick one, maybe like 40, half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, because it's preseason. Preview, right?
Yeah. I don't know
when they start. When's the regular season start?
The Warriors start the season October 18 against the Lakers at home. That will be ring night.
Nice. Oh, there you go.
So I'm not sure I'm gonna be of my availability for that one and for the next for the foreseeable future. Just starting a gig on Sunday, and it's all great yards. You know what I'm saying? It's worth. Yeah, it's
starting a gig.
Worth the work. The money is definitely nice, and that's gonna be
get your money. We ain't getting paid for this shit. Not yet, anyway. Don't worry, we will.
I'll definitely be around when I can make it. You know what I'm saying? But because the problem is the schedule changes every week. So
get your fucking money. Stop. We don't need no excuses. Get your fucking money.
But
what you mean?
I'll be on when I can, brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always.
It's all good. We got Womack running point now. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is gonna go wrong.
Yeah. Womack running point.
Run their points, see?
Yeah, see?
I get it, eh?
For life.
Good shit, bro. Good shit, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good show.
Oh, yeah.
Get your paper.
Get your money.
Paper.
That's right.
Come on in when you fucking can. Other than that,
or you can pull a snippy. Just come in, eat for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Take a lunch.
Yeah.
Quick.
Take your lunch.
Take your lunch.
Online, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Get your mush mouth on. Spit all over the fucking mic with your food. Fucking get
just
on.
Like,
Speaking of which,
there you
speaking
go.
of which,
Speak of the devil, and he returns.
His ears are ringing. You fucking heard it.
Your ears are burning.
Nice.
Oh,
he is. There he is. There you go. Blair Witch.
If you hear me.
Witch Project.
I'm so scared.
Well,
all right, so
you came in time just to watch me leave. I catch you, brother.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
All right, so
I'll see y'all soon, fam.
All
right, dude.
All right, y'all.
Hey, get your paper.
So what's up? You want to tell some fucking campfire stories in the fucking dark?
Hey, which kid? Kid?
But I just hit up Kid. He missed his opportunity, I guess.
Shit, come on, kid. I had hella questions.
Yeah, hella questions for him.
Riddle me this.
You
going on? I texted him. You going on, Kid?
I just texted him.
What he said?
I don't know. I guess he's in Colombia, so he probably don't have Wi-Fi, I guess, like you said.
Motherfuckers.
I got hella questions, kid. Come on, kid. Shit. I guess we gotta tune in next week, kid.
No, he missed his chance.
Bring your flag. Bring your flag.
We saved him a spot. He's busy.
All right, we'll bring him on next week. Stella said he ain't gonna. I mean, I don't know if you heard. You probably
might
did.
Be for
Stella said it. Yeah.
Yeah. He said you were running points, so he's cool off the show. I heard. Where are we at? We did all the Pickem already. We're done.
Yeah, we did the Niners.
Yeah, we're done. You fucking left.
I'm busy.
You fucking left.
Family business to take care of.
You're done. You're out of here.
It happens. You're done. You're gone.
You're gone. You're out of here.
NWO.
You're not talking no boxing, no UFC, nada. No. What we're watching? No.
What we're watching?
I ain't watching shit. I gotta catch up on the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on that.
I'm not gonna catch up. I just gotta watch yesterday's episode. I didn't watch it yet.
I watched She-Hulk. I watched She-Hulk. It was all right.
Yeah, it was kind of fucking. Yeah, that shit was fucking weak.
No, it was cool. It was funny, but like,
I don't know.
The wedding episode.
The wedding episode was weak.
No.
Oh, the one
this is the therapy session where she fucking got ghosted.
That was funny. I like that one. It was all right. It
was cool.
I thought it was better. The wedding episode, I thought was the weakest episode of the season.
Yeah, because I watched 2 episodes. Yeah, caught up.
This one was kind of weak too.
Is that the last episode?
No, that was funny. Yeah, the fucking.
What was so funny about it?
The little fucking the dudes fighting was hella funny. The little fucking the bull and the matador dude.
Man bull.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Oh, bickering. Oh, it's a therapy session. Fuck out of here. Almost fucking seen a therapy session. The fuck?
You need to go to a therapy session.
Yeah. Don't actually.
Are you wearing a mask, bud?
Me? Huh? Nah.
Oh, your voice sounds like it's covered up.
Because I'm not. I'm on the fucking.
Earpiece. Okay.
Black phone.
I'm on my earpiece. I ain't got my fucking mic.
Might have you pieces. Might have you have some pieces.
It don't let you do shit on the mobile app. It don't let you like adjust the mic or nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hella
whack. You good. You good. All right. You just sounded like you recovered your mouth. All right. So what?
Getting kidnapped over there.
So what did I miss? Was Womack limbing it up or what?
He was cool.
Yeah, Jimmy performance. Like a B, C. Well, what's the grade for?
Oh yeah, we didn't grade this game.
Yeah, because I wasn't running point. You
didn't grade it. What the fuck we graded for? We won. Fucking A.
You gotta give a grade. We always give grades.
You always gotta.
Always give a grade. What the fuck? We always give grades.
All right, we always give grades for the Niner games. We do. When I'm running point.
You ran point last time. We didn't fucking grade it.
It's like me, Snip, grades you every week.
Yeah, we give you grades.
Wish.
I didn't see enough out of Womack today, so I can't. I'm gonna give him an incomplete.
I pass the flying colors all the fucking time.
I don't know, buddy.
I know.
Not in fantasy football. That's
for sure. I know.
Who's the purge?
You're saying the blame. We're talking about blames.
Womack, you're the purge, right, on fantasy football?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to get purged. His teams need to get purged.
I don't know.
He need to take out Swift. He just, I don't know. He left Swift.
He got.
I'm 3-1 in GDBs. What you mean?
Are you? I beat you.
Yeah.
I lost.
Who's the only loss? I beat two Womacks. I beat this Womack and I beat the other Womack the next week too.
Yeah, I haven't faced Womack on this one. Yeah, I lost by 6
boy,
points.
El Champo. I gave him his first L.
What happened when you played me though?
I don't give a fuck what happened.
That's the only question I got.
It don't matter. Who gives a shit when I played you?
You seen Cali Hooters? You didn't want no part of them.
Anybody?
Bird gang, owl gang.
Any one of y'all want Kyle Pitts? No?
I'm fucking lucky on that shit.
Cousins? You want Cousins? No.
No.
Gotta make some trades.
Cousins is garbage.
Save me as a fucking defense, probably. Yep. Shit. That's what did it. 22. Niners D at 22
I lost to
points.
Dom because I fucking started Kamara like an idiot. That I forgot about that goddamn. Well, first of all, the fucking ESPN said he was like good to go, and he played last week. And they were like, "Yeah, it's fucking looking like he's gonna play this week." And I was like, "All right, cool." I guess Saturday night they signed Latavius Murray or some shit, and then
I left points on the bench anyway. I left a lot of points on the bench. I still won by 10 because I'm fucking Sav and you're shit.
What happened when you played me though? What's your excuse? You got any excuses tonight, Wolf? You got any excuses tonight?
Okay.
The better team won, right? Yeah.
Exactly. We scored 360. Our record's tied. What the fuck does it mean to fucking beat me? You lost to the motherfuckers I beat. What's the point?
I'm 2-2. I'm a game behind, but I beat you. I did. That's my point.
Yeah, but you're fucking weak. So
I beat 2 Womacks actually. There's another Womack in the league too. I own the Womacks.
Yeah, well, I'm 3-1. You're 2-2.
Womack, you're in. You gotta start paying attention to the other league. You're 0-4. Yeah, just giving you a heads up. That's all.
This guy can't handle 2 leagues at once. What are you talking about?
2 leagues? I'm on 2 leagues.
Shit. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kylar, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen. Yeah. Well, I got 2 goose eggs. I got 2 people out. Yeah, I don't pay attention to that one for shit.
That's for bread too, you lummy.
See, you gotta stop doing that shit though. When you play fantasy, you gotta
TJ
play.
Hawkinson at 31.
Because you always lumbing up and then you just quit. That's like what you do on the fucking fantasy.
Just on this one. Yeah.
So now everybody's gonna get a bye week when they play Womack, pretty much.
Don't worry, fellas. I'll take control of the other league. I'm 2-2. Snippy's 1-3. The Purge is 0-4. Don't worry, I'll take care of that league.
That's cool. Herbert's been hurt. I'll be all right. He's gonna be back on track.
How's our Pickem? I think I'm still on top.
I think you're up 7 on me.
All right.
Yeah, I take the Rams.
Womack's ready to go. He's doing all his little grumbling and growling and shit.
No, I'm just looking at one of the shit.
Make sure you pick your
pirate. He's doing his pirate hypes.
Womack, make sure you pick your Thursday game. I don't want to hear excuses. I forgot to pick my Thursday game. I forgot.
See it? So you can't focus on this fucking camera. Whatever.
What camera? iPhone? iPad?
iMac.
What do you think about the new iPhones, by the way?
I need to get one. This one fucking overheating and shit. Too easy.
Ask what do you think of them. I didn't ask if you need one. Oh yeah, but they be fucking doing that shit though. They're fucking they're sending out the signals, bro. They fucking my shit heats up hella fast and dies. My wife does the same thing. My sister-in-law does the same thing.
Yeah, my batteries are low.
They're back on that bullshit where they put out the fucked up
the
updates.
Batteries like at 80-something%, like 86 or 85%. No one adjusts.
My battery be dying fast as fuck. The last like 2 months.
I think when your battery health drops below like fucking 80 or 90 or 85 or some shit like that, that's just like all bad.
Nah, they send it out on purpose. They already got caught for that shit. They got sued.
Yeah, which makes you think that why the fuck they do it again to get risk of doing that shit?
Because they don't give a fuck. They get like a little slap on the wrist. They don't get shit out of that. Doing that shit again. They're gonna make up way more money for people who just go out and buy the phone than they are gonna pay out for lawyer fees or whatever lawsuits or whatever the fuck. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. It's like cars when they have recalls. They know about them recalls ahead of time, but they don't give a fuck. They're gonna make more money off selling the cars than paying out the legal fees and all that shit for them. So they still send them out knowing they fuck people up. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Change this topic. Yeah, change this topic to Apple products controversy.
Conspiracy topic listed? I didn't see it.
Conspiracy. Apple battery conspiracy theory.
Again.
It's not even a conspiracy though. That shit's already happened. It's proven.
Again.
Yeah, part 2.
They are fucking on the bullshit.
That shit is happening though. I'm telling you. I think
it's happening.
Oh, it's happening all right.
What else are we watching?
No, but I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, you want to go conspiracy? Let's go conspiracy. I don't give a fuck. Do conspiracy.
We still haven't done a fucking conspiracy episode.
We have 11 minutes.
Because you're shook, woman.
It's about time for
you're shook.
We have 11 minutes before the witch's hour.
Yeah. No, we can save that. We can save that one.
There he goes.
That could fucking do that. That could be like
let's do
honestly, that could be like that's like a 3 hour.
About,
that could be a 2-3 hour fucking episode.
What about that shit I sent you, Leo?
Oh, with that. Oh, that shit was crazy. Was that the one with the airport? That shit was manny. You sent me a Denver airport.
What about it? What, that fucking mural?
Nah, more than that. That's the top of those shit.
Yeah, and then supposedly it's like underground, and there's
the underground. That's all old shit.
And no, but
they be doing. There's like masons down there and shit. They be
like doing satanic shit or something like that, like experiments.
Yeah. There's a lot of workers talking about like all the shit they heard and seen down there.
Yeah.
Should I'll send you the link. Oh, you don't got
underground shit. That's the capital shit for when shit go bad. They're still expecting the shit to go bad, like a big ass flood or something like that. That's why they're on the mountains and shit, because nothing's gonna go over there.
High elevation makes sense.
Yeah,
and with the underground,
no earthquakes. Think about it. There's no earthquakes going over there because there's no tectonic plates. There's no fucking away from all the water and shit.
But you are close to the Yellowstone. That shit ever erupts here.
Yeah, well,
what? Santa Clarita is close to fucking
what?
Santa Clarita? What are you talking about?
Talking about Denver.
Oh no, I said anything about Santa Clarita. What the fuck are you talking about?
He said you. I thought he was fucking talking to you.
No,
I said
Yellowstone.
Yeah, close to Yellowstone.
You're talking about the volcano, you fucking goof. No, Yellowstone.
I know, you fucking asshole. I'm making a fucking joke.
Yeah, but it wasn't funny. Shut up.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, we should do a little conspiracy episode. Maybe we should do
that. Should be like 2-3 hours fucking long.
By like Halloween or something like that.
Conspiracy about why I was whoop Max ass in fucking fantasy football.
Don't always. You lost to me last year. You lost last year.
Your ass last year too.
You didn't. You split it.
Snip looks like he's looking for ghosts. Ghost hunting. I'm here in the Benin Hospital.
Yeah, I got one of those little ghost boxes. Yeah. Tell us what you feel. Have you ever haunted anybody?
If you're here, make noise.
Knock 3 times.
If you're here, scratch my ass.
You guys.
Oh, did you guys hear that? Oh, yeah, sure.
That shit's all.
We should do a fucking. Go Dirty Bastard, fucking little ghost episode.
You should ask Kid if go some haunted places in Colombia.
Ghost episode.
Hey Kid, there's any ghost stories in Colombia? You'd be good.
I'm sure there is. Sure.
Yeah, I mean it might be.
Them ghost shows are all the fucking same though.
Hello?
I was watching one.
Are you there? Fuck.
I don't know. I mean, it is hard. It is hella hard to prove some shit on when you're just got a camera. Like, I mean, so some of that shit is like.
You feel that? I just felt.
I heard it. Slow it down.
Got cold. Oh, you got cold.
Nah, but some of them I've been seeing some cold shit though. You do be seeing some shit. Be like, well, I don't know about all that.
The shit that be fucking cold is the like the shit that be in schools and shit like that. When you see the fucking lockers fly open or the fucking like fucking chairs like moving. And
oh, I've seen videos. That's supposedly fake. I seen some of those.
Some of them don't look.
Dude, yeah, they said that dude. They found out he had like hella remote control. Like, yeah, I seen that one. And in Japan, right? Was it in Japan? Something like that? And
no, it wasn't in Japan. It's just like everywhere.
All over the place. Call me the ghost.
All over the place. Look at
But yeah, them YouTube ones are cool. The ones that we sent me and Leo be watching, that's just cool too. What lurks beneath, and then Mr. Ballin. Mr. Ballin be having the cold ass stories. You were saying one other day. What was he talking about? Some other maniac shit. He be having like the cold ass murder plot mysteries and shit too.
He got hella stories like that. Yeah, it's just crazy. The one
dude has some cold shit. Was dude the Holly Weird? It's a Holly Weird dude that was on fucking IG. He used to have fucking cold shit.
Holly Weird.
Holly Weird.
On IG? Weird.
Yeah, he's not on there no more, but he's had some shit on there. I'm not gonna mention.
Never heard of it.
Not gonna mention anything, but he's had some shit on there.
All right, so what are we watching other than YouTube and fucking ghost stories?
Ghost shit.
Man, for real, I'll be watching.
Hey, it's Halloween season. It is Halloween season.
You don't be checking out that Paranormal Rising? I actually got some like boy, they collect a lot of stories from Reddit, but they be having like glitches in the Matrix.
You see those ones where the dogs, motherfuckers be appearing out of freeways and shit like that. And
the dogs, huh?
Fuck shit that,
yeah. Those are the stories like if they're like somewhere in the wood, and they most of the time they find a road, and they take them to like this other road and that they never seen before, and they'll like be at let's say look like they went back like 50 years. Yeah, it was like a whole different, like, in the 50s or 60s, whatever. That shit would be crazy. And then they come Twilight back. Zone episode. Yeah, that's what it is. It's basically like a Twilight Zone type of shit, like Black Mirror and shit. Those
Black Mirror is sick, but the last season was weak. I wasn't feeling that shit. You know the episode, that shit. Yeah. I'm good on that shit.
But there's a lot of truth to some of that shit that they've gotten on there. So
we're on the Black Mirror.
Yeah.
No, but the last season that was take. That one episode with the dudes in the video game, that's take.
Well, they say it was a simulation.
That's true, yeah. Yep. So simulation, yep.
Maybe not.
I think the more I hear that theory and stories, I think it's I would put my money on that.
Over on the simulations.
Over on being in the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I would.
That Matrix was garbage. That newer one that came out, that shit was trash.
I tried to watch it.
You fucked with it? That Womack jinxed that one. He was on there, so I knew that was gonna be weak.
I got paid on that motherfucker though. Fuck what you talking about.
Yeah, that's good, but don't mean the movie was any good.
Did y'all see the Wakanda Forever trailer?
The new one, yeah. Fucking Namor bouncing around, jumping everywhere. That's just fucking cool.
She looks sick.
Fuck this guy.
With the little angels,
So it is gonna be Suri then.
No, it could be the other chick. It could be.
I don't think it is. I think it's Suri.
It could be. They said it wasn't gonna be Shuri. Suri or Shuri? What is this?
Shuri.
Shuri. Yeah. They said it could be. It could be his. His chick, the one he was messing with.
I don't think it is.
You want to put some money on it?
Lupita.
Yeah.
Lupita, yeah. I mean, look at the poster. Poster tell you all you need to know.
I ain't seen the poster. I got my tickets for it though.
Damn, already?
That's be cool.
Yeah, it just came out today.
Motherfucker's almost 3 hours long though. Shit, it's the longest. It says the longest Marvel movie.
Is it?
Nah, it ain't longer than fucking Infinity War.
Yeah, it is. It's longer than that. Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it's almost 3 hours long.
Infinity War was 3 hours long. What are you talking about?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Infinity was like
it was like 2 something. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this.
I think you're thinking about that Batman. That shit was 3 hours. No, was it?
I can't even fuck with that. That shit put me to
Batman. I think was it a little bit over 3 hours? I don't know. But the trailer looks sick.
Nah, Avengers Endgame. Endgame, my bad. Endgame, 3 hours, 2 minutes.
With credits and all?
3 hours, 2 minutes. It says Wakanda Forever, 2 hours, 41 minutes. Womack, take your L.
It's the longest what? The longest. Oh, the non-Avengers.
Black Panther movie.
No, the longest non-Avengers.
Yeah, that's totally different. Take your L.
2 hours. Still hella long though. Fucking 2 hours 30.
It is hella long, but
yeah, that's a long movie.
2 hours. 2 hours and 41 minutes. Shit, it's only 20 minutes less.
Well, they got a lot of shit though. They got Namor and who else is gonna be in it? They said Doom might be in it.
Ironheart.
Did you guys see the trailer for the Ant-Man and Wasp? Quantumania?
No, it's out. The leaked one.
Yeah, I seen the leaked one. You haven't seen it yet?
I seen the leaked one, but yeah, it's kind of hard to see everything.
Where'd they get it from? D23 or some shit?
It got leaked out.
It's been leaked for like a couple weeks, like a month or something. I think it was D23 maybe. Yeah.
I suppose you haven't seen it yet. I'll post it. I saw it on Twitter. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. Womack, you're always on Twitter.
I haven't.
This fucking guy lives on Twitter.
Yeah, once I see Womack on my timeline, I just bounce.
He's posting hella people. You
don't need to be.
He posting hella comments on Grant Cohn's page. Fucking. That's good though, because he does be biting. He is biting.
Iguanas be biting. Yeah.
All right. That's it.
I watched Lord of the Rings was kind of good the last episode, but it took hella long to get to where they starting to get good.
Which one?
Like it's been slow. That Lord of the Rings, the new one.
Oh,
Rings of Power.
I haven't touched that shit.
It's good, but it takes it's a lot of walking and talking and too much character development. But after the sixth episode was good. You know, I thought it was pretty solid. I like Game of Thrones better myself. The Rise of whatever the fuck House of the Dragon. I think that's just been pretty solid.
Yeah, it's been good. Last one was
you
weird.
The wedding episode. That wedding episode was cold. Fucking dude got his fucking face.
Oh yeah, fucking that shit was cold.
You ain't been watching that shit, Leo?
No, I'm on week 2.
But the last week, I mean, the one after that was episode 5. That shit was hella jarring. I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" I thought it was like some completely ass different shit. But I guess it's just a time jump.
It's just a time jump. What did you think it was?
I don't know. It was like fucking all different ass. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I thought I missed something. But no, it's
smoking too much weed.
Could they explain it after? Because off the top though, you didn't know what the fuck it was. It's just like, what the hell's going on?
Oh no, they had already said there's gonna be a time jump in the season. I guess you didn't. I don't. I mean,
I don't read all the shit and I don't look.
I'll be listening to this little podcast. That's probably why.
I don't.
It's a good podcast. Gotta listen to other podcasts. Why can't you listen to us?
No, I don't just listen to us. I don't even listen to that. As soon as I record this shit, I'm fucking.
You're never ready to get better, Womack. You gotta improve, man. Come on, man. Just like Jimmy,
Jimmy got the same issues, bro.
Yeah. Hella smiling after the episode. Probably did a shitty ass.
Hella cheesing during the episode. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. Did you guys have a problem with the smiling? I did.
I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, some people were on there defending him on the IG when I posted that. I don't know. Jimmy has a lot of savers. Like, I will give him that. He has a lot of fans. Like,
you got one right here?
I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, we got one right here, but I'm saying regardless of this guy, there'd be hella like Womack's out there saving him like a lot.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, I just know that was his boy.
I don't care.
I mean, that was his boy from fucking New England. You know what I mean? Not like he was just going around fucking like, hey, what's up? I mean, he actually knew the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So. It don't matter though, bro. Like Brady ain't smiling like that with anybody, even his mom and dad. He's like, he's hella mad after the games. But that's what you need. You need a fucking
quarterback. Yeah. Let's say if I see you, I'm like, what's up,
these
bud?
nice guys.
That's it. I'll be like, keep it walking. That's it. Now, like, hey, what's up? Nah, fuck that. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Tap in with me after the game.
That was too much cheese for me. Yeah. I mean, you could say that they do go to parties and shit afterwards, but like immediately after the game, I want to see my quarterback mad. I want to see
Trey Lance is fucking making it rain right after the fucking game. So
that was how long ago.
That was another video. All right, don't bring that shit up.
That was a what?
That was another video. God damn it.
That was right after the game. Freshened up with the strip club.
Look at that. He's over here laughing and smiling now.
Look, I just think like
you think he gonna get mad? He ain't that mad if you fucking dropping singles on fucking bitches like.
But I like Trey's reaction when he had not the best game. Jimmy was like putting that shit off. Oh, I didn't have any reps. Trey was like, I fucked up. I need to work on these things.
Well, the motherfucker.
Jimmy was like, reps. Yeah, but don't say that. You're the QB. You got to take that L and just be like, I need to be better.
True.
I mean, that's what Trey did, and he's young, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying that's the end of the world. It ain't the end of the world, but the smiling shit was worse to me. Like, that shouldn't have been like, I don't like all that.
You like a smiling?
Nah, after taking an L, if you're smiling, I'll be like, what the fuck are you smiling about, blood? Like,
well, the motherfuckers was partying too after they lost the Super Bowl. They was out there fucking jamming with Lil Wayne.
But that's different though. That ain't right after the fucking game. Like, I want to see a little bit of.
That's the commissioner. He did that. That's not the Niners. They ain't. They were invited. It was not like they're, it was a
but
party.
I'm saying, like, if you're that man, I ain't gonna go fucking party. It's last Super Bowl. I ain't gonna be fucking hanging out.
I'm just saying, like, can you see Michael Jordan ever smiling after a loss? Fuck no.
Or Kobe.
Probably punching fucking Steve Kerr in the face after a loss.
That's all he's doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I've always said it on here that I don't think Jimmy is that much into football. I think he's got his head elsewhere. I've always said, he's more Hollywood, I think, than anything.
Well, I mean,
worried about his image. He's worried about his image a lot.
But what's Hollywood? Well, not really. If he's fucking dating a porn star, or he did date a porn star, he ain't about his image that fucking much. No, so
yeah, true. But I just think he's more Hollywood type. He's not like. I don't think he has a love for the game.
But you don't see him out. But you don't see him out though. It's like no one ever fucking sees him in the offseason. Videos of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everywhere.
He dips out on people. That's another thing. Like, most quarterbacks try to gather their dudes together and shit. Mahomes brought hella people to his house this offseason. All the new offensive linemen and receivers and everything. Had a big ass barbecue.
But you ain't doing that shit if you're thinking of the motherfuckers trying to get rid of you.
No, but they were doing that shit during the season. I mean, during the offseason, every offseason they said he was MIA. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he's not that.
Well, I mean, why?
Proof is in the pudding. I mean, shows in his play. He's not that. He's not that dude.
I mean, the kid will fucking throw parties at his fucking house in the offseason.
Kittle ain't the quarterback though.
So what?
We're talking about the quarterback.
Does Brady fucking have thrown parties?
Yeah, he fucking had Antonio Brown living in his fucking house. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, someone living in there and fucking partying with a hell of fucking teammates.
Well, ain't no other quarterback having nobody else live in their fucking house. Brady don't give a fuck. I hate that son of a bitch, but he's a competitive motherfucker. Like,
okay, but he ain't having no fucking parties over. It's not like he's throwing fucking all this. Like,
but he had creep ass AB living in his house. That's more than a fucking party. Dealing with that fucking CTE weirdo every fucking morning.
Okay, but once again, he's not fucking throwing parties and shit or fucking hanging out like everyone.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying that's more extreme than having a party. Having that fucking weirdo in your fucking bedroom,
but he's probably not even staying in his fucking house. He's probably in one of the fucking guest houses that fucking he got. One of the
case.
5.
I wouldn't want that fucking weirdo on my property at all. Like, fuck out of here. You want that fucking
creep in your That was before he was trying to Photoshop his fucking wife.
No, he's always been. I mean, he's been a creep for the last 5 years. He's been a fucking weirdo. I don't know. I don't know. What do you feel, Leo, about Jimmy? Do you think he's like really in the game like that?
I mean, I would say Jimmy don't got that killer instinct. Like you would like to see in the QB. He's more of a
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he has a full love for the game. I
wouldn't say he has a full love. It's just he's not that type of competitor. And then usually when you get those type of competitors like when it's like a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Jerry Rice, Montana. You know what I'm saying? He's not on that level. So therefore, you don't expect him to be that because let's say if he was a great, maybe you would see that off him, but you're not. So I mean, I can't blame him. He doesn't have that.
The Giants were fucking partying. The Giants are partying on a fucking boat, and then they fucking lost in the game. So the partying shit doesn't really.
But that's a group effort right there. We're talking about Well, I mean, Jimmy's not really your franchise quarterback. Comes down to that.
Well, he ain't now, but I
want to see that. I mean,
I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, you ain't got to fucking hang on me in the fucking offseason. But when we're fucking in the trenches, when we in the fucking games, like, you win the fucking shit.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I mean,
and that's why the motherfuckers like playing with him because they know what the fuck is like in the trenches.
And that's another thing.
Yeah, but they gotta say that shit too, though. You can't unless the quarterback's straight up asshole. They're not gonna throw him under the bus.
And yeah, that's another thing too. I mean.
Yeah, but you see him on the sideline. You see the way he interacts with all those fucking players. He's interacting with O-line.
That's your boys, though. That's your boys.
Yeah.
But that's what you're doing. You interacted, but that's what I'm saying.
But the people who make that argument act like that's something that only Jimmy does. But like pretty much every quarterback, unless you're like a dickhead like Ryan Leaf, the quarterback, the offensive line is going to stick up for you. The players are going to be like, oh yeah, that's our leader. Unless you're like a super creep lummy, like they're not going to throw you under the bus. For the most part.
Oh no, they threw a lot of motherfuckers under the bus. They wouldn't fucking with you. Fucking threw Baker under the fucking bus. You don't fuck a Baker like that. You don't even be showing that shit like that. Well, okay then. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, Baker threw them under the bus first though. He started talking all this shit.
Well, there you go. Even that. You see
that's what I'm saying. Jimmy don't do that. I'll give him that. He don't do that because he can't. He can't throw nobody on the bus because his performance is so bad most of the time.
Yeah. Fair point.
No, but I mean tonight's game. Like, I didn't really get a chance to talk about it, but this was a big game. I'm gonna just be real quick. It was a big game for the Niners, must win.
Yeah.
Big win for Jimmy. I mean, he shut up most of the critics. He silenced them for a couple of weeks at least.
For a week.
And now there's less talk about Trey. This is like, solidified as Jimmy's team. He got a win, and that shit's in the past now. Now it's focused on, we're in first place.
It's just
so. I would say this is more the defense team.
Oh, for sure. You know me. You know how I feel about that. But I didn't think Jimmy was terrible, and we don't need Jimmy to be great. We just need him to be what he was tonight. Just no turnovers, no fumbles. He didn't take too many sacks. He got the ball out quick.
No sacks. 0 sacks.
0 sacks. Got the ball out. He got the ball out quick, and this is good. This was good, Jimmy.
Just don't fuck up.
But the problem is, like, a lot of the throws were designed for them to be very simple.
But keep doing that. If that's what works. If that's the
couple that were more difficult, the throw downfield to the tight end, he missed. He wide open use check. He just didn't see him. He went for some short.
I mean, it did bounce off his hands though. Like he didn't fucking.
But it wasn't a good throw. It wasn't a good throw.
It was good enough that he could have fucking caught it.
Nah, that was not a good.
Bounced off his hands though. You can't. Remember what they fucking teach?
It was a bad throw. He was wide open though. You should have put it on him. So I mean, I'll take this Jimmy. If we can get this Jimmy every week, we have a chance to win games. As long as he just got to be a game manager. We just need him to be a game manager. That's what I've always said. We just need Jimmy to be average. When he's bad, Jimmy, we can't. It's very hard to win. But we'll see what happens. But this definitely put us in the right direction. It silenced some of the talk on the talk radio around here. The team's gonna rally around him because you're 2-2. Regardless, if you would have been 1-3, we'd be.
It would
be terrible.
Yeah.
We would have been way more drama around here. In-house fighting probably would have stepped up more behind the fucking locker room. But this kind of
stories, a bunch of shit. You know what?
Well, you mentioned that too. Anyway,
the whole struggle is I feel like I think Shanny gets a little bit too much blame because Jimmy is very limited in what he can do. These short throws, you're supposed to be able to hit a smoke route to Debo and have him break it 50 yards. And pretty much any quarterback can hit that. And the slants, you're supposed to be able to hit a slant. But once you start getting everything past 10 or 15 yards is where it gets real murky.
Yeah, very questionable.
But I'm happy with the win. Jimmy did his thing tonight. Good Jimmy. Mm-hmm. We just need him to be an Alex Smith type game manager, and we can win. We could be in the playoffs. We could be in the playoffs. So big win tonight.
Just fucking play. But that's on Kyle though too. Don't make him do. But see, that's the thing though too. Your coach ain't gonna try. Any good coach ain't gonna fucking make you do what the fuck you can't fucking do. Like, you know what I mean?
But the problem is that good teams are not gonna let us do what we did to the Rams tonight.
I don't know. I don't know if you. I heard this on the radio. It seemed like Jimmy was calling some plays. Did you guys hear that? Like he was calling his own plays. That's what I heard on the radio. While the game was going on,
there was audio of him saying like, "Same play, Kyle." There was that on the sideline when they had like a timeout. It was like, "Same play, Kyle. We're in the same play, Kyle."
Okay,
that's all I heard of him.
That's what it seemed on the radio when I was listening to what was it 107 The Bone. It seemed like they said looks like Jimmy's.
But I'm not opposed to that shit if it works.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't see any tempo. I didn't really notice the tempo. Was the tempo a little bit faster tonight?
I mean,
I missed.
I mean, not really. It's just we were up though, you know, for the most part. Once you got that second touchdown, we were in.
And that's our problem. We knew that we can't get down. We're not the team that's built to come back.
Yeah. It's been like that for the last. It's been like that for the last 2 years. I mean, yeah.
Probably a year and a half. Have came back. That's not necessarily true. God, I mean, I don't know if I'm just saying, I don't know if we're necessarily not built for it. It's just
we're not built for it.
We could. We just, you know.
Well, with this,
it's not one of our strong suits to fucking do. It's not like we can come back fucking.
We're not built for it. Jimmy's been down in the Super Bowl by 3 points, and it felt like 100. And then in the NFC Championship game by 3 points, and it felt like 100. So we're not built for that.
Yeah, but we were down against fucking Green Bay and came back, scored the fucking winning touchdown.
There we go.
And came back.
I can't.
Huh?
That was the dude. That was special teams.
And we came back down against the fuck. And we were losing against the Rams the fucking last game. Fucking came back, fucking tied it, and then
that was his doing though. I mean, shit.
Not all of it. Not during that whole game. Not all of it.
Anyway, we're not gonna do it. Let's not do that.
Yeah, there's no need for us to go 3 hours.
We're gonna have a Jimmy episode. We're just gonna have a Jimmy episode. We get it all out. Fuck
it. We don't even need to do that.
The Jimmy G special.
Worth it. Just keep.
Anything else we're watching?
Just keep doing what the fucking doing. Seen this dude So I was watching that dude Andrew Schultz, little comedian dude. Yeah, for a quick minute. I've been watching him for a while, but I guess he released a new special on YouTube. And that shit, that dude's fucking funny. Dude's funny as fuck, actually. So recommend that when you're fucking bored. Go watch that dude. That dude's cold. Other than that, yeah, I ain't really seen shit. Caught up on She-Hulk. I wasn't really feeling that episode. It's too fucking whatever. Gotta catch up on Game of Thrones. I mean, I don't know. Just gotta look.
I know there's hella shit coming out too. Like just
there is, yeah. It's weird. It's like there is shit that's like out, but it's fuck. It's like so much shit, kind of.
Here. Yeah, it seems like they kind of this season they haven't really released all that much stuff like on the streaming platforms. Or I guess we just binge them too. That's the other thing. Cobra Kai got binged.
It's like, yeah, what else?
Are you guys watching the Jeffrey Dahmer on
I ain't watching that shit. There's hella Jeffrey Dahmer movies and series. I don't even fucking watch. Keep watching the same shit over and over again. It's just different.
Y'all watched Hocus Pocus 2?
Nah, but my daughter been sick, so we haven't.
Yeah, but, my wife and them did.
Okay.
She said she didn't like it. Well, I mean, she said it wasn't as good as the first one, but you know, never is.
Yeah, my wife and they're all hyped up to watch it, but yeah, we haven't had a chance because my daughter been not feeling well, so it is what it is. I'll check it out with them. But yeah, they like all the Halloween stuff. They love Halloween.
I finally seen Thor, fucking Love and Thunder. I was watching that the other fucking night, so I was like,
you didn't like it?
Shit, it was all right. It was fun. I didn't hate it.
Did you guys watch?
It was a lot of little jokey shit, but I didn't mind it though. That's
it was
Thor
too
right
much.
now.
I'll say
that's Thor right now.
It was more than Ragnarok, joke wise.
Yeah. Did you guys watch Elvis?
No,
I haven't seen that.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
It looked good. Did you watch it?
Yeah. My girl liked it.
And who is that? And that's a new dude, like an up and comer. He's been in some shit, I think, that actor, right?
Supposedly,
yeah.
That's first time I've seen him.
Yeah. That's comic book company. That's more their department.
Mm-hmm. But that's but that's just kind of weird. Just some dude that nobody knows. You're gonna put him in like a big ass role, like, he's like Elvis. Like what? Like
suppose he's
it's Illuminati shit. He'll be big in a few months.
Supposedly he's not a musician. He's more of an actor.
So you don't say. Yeah. Sometimes they get those guys for.
So, Womack, is this a wrap? You're running point. What's up? What's going on?
I've been said I'm fucking done. You guys want to carry on with all what we're watching and this and that? I'm like, all right,
we're go.
Point, well, we ain't done what we're watching in hella long, so I mean,
we're running point. Womack.
We did it last week, didn't we? Sure, we did.
Maybe we did too. I don't think so. No, last week was all Niners.
Oh, it was all Niners shit. Yeah.
And make sure this one when we finish, make sure you put the outro song. Don't be like the other episode.
Oh, this guy just shut it off.
Just cut.
He just cut it.
We're done.
Out of here. Oh shit. That's fun.
Plunder.
Yeah. I'm gonna plunder to fucking sleep. That's where the fuck I'm going. So I'm going. Anyway, yeah. So what else you got? Anything else? Any odds and ends?
Wrap it up. Womack. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. We can get that.
I don't know what you guys covered, so yeah, just go ahead.
Or
NFL.
Only if Snip wants to run point now. And Womack bounces.
He is. He's
3 hours.
He's fucking jittery. I've been wanting to fucking get out of this motherfucker. That's on y'all. But anyway, all right. Well, y'all good. I'm good. Fucking out of here. You can catch us on Instagram because getting tired. Fuck all this. Catch us on fucking Instagram. That's at the Gold Dirty Bastards podcast. That is gold_dirty_bastards. The what? What is E, bitch?
What is E?
Not an S. _podcast. And then you can catch us on the Twitters, which is what? Big Leo?
Gold Bastards. What is it?
Gold Bastards. Where Nip calls himself Nip in third person. So that's good. And then catch us here on YouTube, Gold Dirty Bastards. Look us up. Don't forget to like our shit. If you fuck with us, fuck with us. If you don't. But if you do,
make sure you subscribe. Make sure
Bill
comment. Also check me out. I was in the Culture Fest podcast.
There you go. Yeah.
Weeks ago. Check that
out.
Culture Fest show. Check them out.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Made a big appearance.
Yeah.
And on that note, let's get the fuck on out of here. Anything else? What else you got? Nip? Nothing?
No, I'm good.
Blair Witch is cool. All right.
I see ghosts.
I see ghosts. Kids see ghosts. All right. Fuck out of here. Peace out, y'all. Good fuck.